to the events of last week.
I got it, I think.
Go ahead whenever you're ready.
Last time on Rebirth of the End, the party had just gotten done with murdering the Atropol, technically twice, and we found ourselves technically. We found ourselves downstairs, kind of in the room. Thea was passed out, and everyone else was kind of just wondering, wow, did that just happen after what Gremory did? But Jack was able to quick on his feet. Jack kind of got up and saw that there was this strange kind of like opening thing where light was coming out. I'm pretty sure. Gareth was able to open it a tiny bit, and Jack was able to use a potion to make his bones and body malleable to squeeze in, and saw himself at the seat of the gods, where the gods are kind of all talking and stuff. Once he was in there, kind of sauntered up and just kind of sauntered up to the middle where all the gods were, and wasn't immediately smoted. He actually somehow got a seat with them. They were basically deciding what to do with the Goddess of Dreams after her, after what she did with the whole Atropol. It was between just letting her go off scot-free, basically, or having her be fed to the Atropol and having the Atropol take her place. Jack voted to do that, but little hitch in that plan. We had already killed the Atropol. They had just learned that, like a few minutes after the fact. Once they learned that, Jack revealed that it was him who killed the Atropol. Him and his minions that he had help from that killed the Atropol. And with that, Jack was rewarded to that he would eventually, that if he survived this and killed Cuss and got rid of the rage virus that is within him, he would be able to become the new God of Light, because apparently that title is open. Once he left the area, everyone awoke, and we all started to make our way upstairs. But once we made our way upstairs to the Elvanus itself, we found that it was completely empty for some reason. All of our party members, everyone we kind of left up here, just gone. As we went to the door, the Elvanus itself was completely shut down. Even when forcefully removed Garrus forcefully removed the door on the way to the Soul Channelers. Don't know if I forgot this guy's name. The door was not there, and it was just brick. Eventually, Amari and Garrus pried open the door and found that it was covered in snow, and it was incredibly cold. After trying some other things, trying to figure out what happened, we eventually decided, let's get out of here and figure out where we can go. As we eventually learned that we had to right a wrong that we did, or something along those lines. So we went to the Dragon Village, where we kind of fucked up a bit. As we went there, we saw that that the world was it was very snowy. It's very different to what it was when we arrived. That the giant citadel, where the giant village town where the Inquisitors were, is no longer, and we made our way to the barn, which was the only place that had lights actually on. As we made our way there, we saw this we saw this naked draconic lady who basically was kind of rude to us, basically kind of a bit rude, basically just kind of telling us that we failed and kind of revealing to us that we were sent kind of confirming what we learned a bit before. We had indeed been sent into the future by the things as a bit of a fail-safe when they were all brought together because it was worried, because whoever put the fail-safe on there was worried that the person wouldn't be able to defeat Cuss. So we were sent far into the future, into a future where we just didn't succeed. So once we did that, the party decided that we didn't really want to listen to her anymore, and Garrus went out to go find the area where we kind of killed a whole bunch of those guards who were threatening us in self-defense. But once we found our way there, you could see the body of the guard who was thrown quite high into the air. But as he kind of moved around, nothing could have really happened until he saw a figure kind of climbing the mountain, and we saw our other draconic guy, the draconic egg that we had. I forgot the guy's name. Apparently, it was also a guy. We saw that guy, and he basically, and we brought him back to the other. We kind of learned a bit and learned a bit more about what was going on. Talked to him about the stuff. But we eventually were able to went back to and learned that the Dragon Lady was actually the one who could send us home. Once we went back there, we talked to her, tried to convince her to send us home, and it was eventually revealed that this was actually the egg, that this lady is actually the egg Jack had, aka essentially Jack's child. And after a bit of a talk and Jack having a very heart-to-heart with his draconic future child, we were able to eventually get sent back into the past where we could continue on adventuring and stuff. And once we were back into the past, we found ourselves kind of still below, but once we went up, we found that all of our party members were there and having a big party. And what a party we did have. I kind of messed around a bit, had a bit of gas and goofs. Some reveals happened. We learned that the squirrel in Fia's head is seemingly a very fancy purple. It was a man in a very fancy purple suit that has a very punchable face.
Yeah, we learned that Ymir is a domain.
Yeah, we learned that too. Can't forget about that. And some other things. Gremory had a conversation with the queen of the progenitor of vampires. And Amari had a dance with the tiefling woman she likes a lot. But eventually, as the night was wearing down, we had a knock on the door, and the heroes of old kind of appeared, with being the head of them, Lancel Dumain, trying to look for the half-orc, but the half-orc was kind of hiding because he was scared. And as that was all kind of happening, sometime before, we all went into all kind of explored the order halls a bit more. Each person kind of doing their own thing. Garros kind of, pretty sure Garros went to go look into the library, or the soul channelers. I forget their name. And some other things like Gremory went into the deep depths of the Life Shapers to find some research. I don't remember if anyone else did it. I know and then Fia went into the Stormcallers to get Stormcaller. Jesus Christ. I went into the Stone Wardens to get the kind of stones that were the things that stilled away Tharizdun. It was like a failsafe. And as all the heroes of old were kind of showing up, the guy with the shadow hands kind of appeared and basically took a part of the Stone of Unity as well, just in case, just as another failsafe if he ever goes evil. And as the night was wearing down and everything was kind of happy and joyful, and we had a moment of rest. As all things are with us, it was short-lived, as on the horizon, I'm pretty sure we saw the Inquisition coming to town. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know if we knew if they were the Inquisition just yet, but that's basically what happened.
As we pick up today. No, the Inquisition bit was a joke I said at the end of session. I said, who knows, maybe you guys will get invaded by the Inquisition next session.
Oh.
Hint, hint, wink, wink. Excuse me. As the session begins, a strange vampire woman opening the front door, staring between the NPC Lancel Dumain and Garros and saying, Holy shit, there's two of you. We pick up from this. As in the chaos of the day, as a reminder, you all have long rested. You are fully rested and recovered as one can be. The new day is here. As you all are gathering yourselves and your things, and getting a feel for whatever new occurrences this world might hold, whatever new worm-related journeys must be held. All of you, excuse me, hear almost like an announcement ringing throughout Elavanis, calling the heads of the 9 orders to a meeting hall within the hour. Until then, you are free to do as you'd like. Is there anything you all would like to do as the day begins?
Wait, do we have a boss now?
No, I think we're our own bosses.
But then who can call the meeting if we are the bosses?
Maybe they just want like a parlay. I don't know.
Or it could be one of the other two.
Oh, right, there are other two. Hello, visitors again. You have come at a weird time. But your presence is welcomed. Please feel free to be at home.
As you say this, the many, many visitors to Elavanis in the past day have kind of already done that. This place is meant to house hundreds, if not thousands, of recruits at any one moment. So there is space and food aplenty for everyone. Somehow the food magically preserved.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, Jake, because you weren't here last week, was there anything specific with like your order hall or anything you'd like to do?
No, Matthias did not have anything specific he was looking to do there.
Okay.
No problem.
Not that I recall, at the very least. I probably need to read through the order hall document again, but last time I didn't think there was anything you wanted to do.
Just checking. Alright, what was everybody want to do for like an hour?
I don't really. I don't know. I don't got really anything to do.
You don't either. Jack, what about you?
My head still hurts.
What?
You drink too much.
Oh yeah, you did drink a lot. How are you not hurting, Garros? You were like more drunk, I feel like.
When you were, I have read that when you are younger, you do not get hangovers.
That's why you gotta start drinking early.
Mm-hmm. At the ripe age of 3.
But like, you're like not physically 3.
I don't know. What is technically I'm physically 3. You would argue the opposite. Mentally, I am not 3.
But like, okay, your physiology is weird.
I am a magical construct. Yes.
Well, no, not exactly. If you're a construct, you'd be like immune to. You'd be to some things that'd be like it just wouldn't affect you.
No, I understand. But
Like, are all the guests here? Like, are all the heroes of old still here?
Correct.
Wow.
Oh. Sorry.
You have to go somewhere.
I think the coffee beckons him.
No,
Yeah.
it's the dilemma that I talked to you about earlier, Don. We know where one cat is, so the other cat is now vanished from existence. Alright. He'll show up. I'm not worried.
I hope your door's shut.
Yeah, of course.
So, where could he go?
No, there's
Into the
3
wall?
doors. Yeah, don't worry about it. He's here. He's just vanished.
He's in the PC.
It's in the walls.
That'd be really funny. He doesn't have a case on his PC. It wouldn't be shocking.
I don't, and it's nice and warm.
So he kind of looks to the heroes of old, like, to like, is there like a thing you guys want? Like, are you just gonna?
Are you here for a fucking reason?
Like, are you guys? I feel like you guys would be busy, right?
Busy being retired is the only response you get. As you try to talk to any of these 6, they talk almost like a hologram or a duplicate. As it does not take you long for you to realize they're not really there. Or if they are, they're further inside of this building. And they just left something behind to distract you all.
Yeah, Thea would have definitely tried. Once he heard that, definitely try to like walk up to Lancel, blonde guy. I don't think I know his name, and just sort of like put a hand through him.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, they're not in here. Okay.
Well, where is everyone talking from?
It seems like a fidget image, most likely.
Hmm. But is there like a message that you would like to impart on us, or is there something that needs to be discussed in particular?
Who are you asking this of?
Just it's at the group.
Oh, sorry.
No, not really.
No, I meant the visitors. Sorry.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
The
I meant
illusions, the
illusions,
holograms. Yeah, you don't get a response, Garros.
Okay, I have to go check on the order to halls.
Oh, yeah. What if they're messing around? You kind of own this place, so like.
Yeah, you also go back to his order hall.
Seeing the frighten all fall off all at the same time was funny.
Nothing happens. Nothing seems to be going on there. The order halls are unbothered.
All right. Well, how ought we to kill an hour?
Hmm.
I mean, we could technically just go now and wait.
Is there a way? Like, is there a place in this city that has like a giant map, like has a map of Arvon, or is it like?
Probably in the war room where they were calling you to, in fact.
Yeah. Okay. I will be in the war room,
Oh,
plotting
this-
for war.
As you walk to the doors of the war room, Garros, you could see 9 lights glow atop it. You try the handle and it does not budge.
This is annoying. I assume we need all of us.
Fia will walk over.
Same.
Maybe if we're all here, it opens.
It does not.
All right. I guess we're not getting into the time.
Yeah, well, nice that we blocked out our own war room.
I mean, technically, it's theirs too.
Yeah, I guess so.
But the problem is that I don't know. What are these heroes, quote unquote, up to?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
It is weird that they would show up and then just not respond to us.
I
I
don't
mean, I
know.
could try to get rid of the door if you
Uh,
want.
I
Like-
hate doors.
Destroy it or like?
Just make it not exist. Yeah.
Are you sure? What
No,
happens if you
that's
don't
why
exist?
that's why I asked you all.
No, I don't think we need to do extreme measures yet.
Yeah, I think we can wait an hour.
Yeah.
That's what happens when I have my character has no downtime abilities.
None of us do.
Jack does. Jack is the craft god.
Yeah, I'm gonna earn income.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna roll survival to get sustenance.
There you go. Go hunting. Hear
So-
there's squirrel in these parts.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, Jack, do you think you could build a wagon in an hour?
A wagon? Out of what?
Wood.
What wood?
Fia
I don't
summons
know.
wood.
I assume we could find wood.
Fia summons wood.
that wood permanent, or is it going to disappear on me?
Oh, it's permanent. I can just summon an infinite amount of wood.
I feel like
There's
that's
so
not.
much you can do with that.
I feel like that is game breaking. No.
It's just what it can do.
How are you not a druid at this point?
I am a druid, but I'm also
I
a
knew it.
geneticist. I'm like both.
Dylan, do you think it's within my capabilities to build a wagon?
Sure, get a crafting roll.
Done. All right, I'll build a wagon. Give me wood.
I just infinitely give him wood.
I explained the dimensions I need. I need to carry, I'd say, 100 dragon eggs.
Oh my god.
Why would it like the weight of my dragon egg times 100?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, why are you doing? Why?
Oh, you do not know?
No.
Oh, I have come into a collection of dragon eggs
Where?
in my order hole.
Oh, wait.
Let's go there right now. I want
Why?
another one.
Okay.
Why are
No.
you taking them away, though?
Oh no, it's not. I'm not taking them yet. Not until after we defeat the worm.
Well, wouldn't this be like the safest place that it could be? Like in an
Well, yes,
area
but I
where
would like
we
to-
own?
I would like to build the wagon
I guess
so they
that's
can
fair.
take them other places.
I guess it's fair. It's like taking your kids on a walk or whatever. That's not what people do.
Where are you taking the eggs, Garrus?
That's for the epilogue, so don't worry about it.
Okay, I'll make this wagon for you, but if there are any evil-looking eggs, you give them to me, okay?
Yes, if there is
Just
any
gonna-
eggs that radiate evil.
Why would you want that?
What?
What?
Who
Why
who are
wouldn't
you
I?
asking?
Why would you want evil eggs?
Because
To
he's a
raise
bad
them?
guy.
But like, the dragons are. We don't want bad dragons.
Jack does.
Yeah. Who are you to speak for everyone?
I mean, like the draconic rulers are like pretty bad.
So, regular rulers are pretty bad. Have you met any
Fair.
good rulers so far? I mean,
My king.
Actually, yes.
I'm not talking to you.
They weren't that bad.
They weren't that bad, yeah.
It is a shame about what happened.
halflings.
You say that like they're dead.
I mean, yeah, they're not bad, but
What, halflings?
No,
no.
they're bad.
Yes.
Well, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna get into it.
I think, Dylan,
Yes, sir.
if we have extra time outside of this conversation,
Mhm.
Garrus would want to research again in Matthias's order hole because he wasn't here last week. I ransacked your order hole.
Damn. You're an
Particularly any like sanctified sites of like that were visited by gods. Like
Any
consecrated ground.
particular god?
Well, Garrus knows of the gods before, but they were a force before Arvalon, so I would just say Duranax.
Let me get a religion roll.
Religion.
He has a town. Surely
He does have a
that's
town, but I don't
consecrated.
want to. So I'll just not be coy. I'm trying to find a place to summon Cuss where he'd be at his weakest. And I don't want to summon him in a town.
Well, we could do the Hells thing.
True, but I feel like potentially having zombie demons is bad, and Amari would not appreciate that.
As you look through, the only sanctified location where Duranax would have traveled is the place where he was crowned a god, Castle Copperhowl. As you are looking in the journal that you actually find a map from the Mount of Madness to Castle Copperhowl. It is far to the south of the mountains, probably a travel of a week or two on airship, probably a month on foot. Obviously, you all have means to travel far away.
Mm-hmm.
sorry if this is like hard information, but is it close to any sort of society? Like town, peoples?
Small towns, probably, like the small nameless towns that don't exist until you go to them. No major civilizations nearby, no.
Okay. This is going to be another annoying question,
it's fine.
and you don't have to have the answer for it right now. What's the geography like around it?
1 second and I'll tell you.
Again, this could be like, I don't know. I know that making maps and shit is like annoying.
It'd be kind of funny to summon Castle Copperhall.
I mean, so far it checks 2 of the boxes.
Just send him to Enteritus. Easy peasy.
I mean, out of game knowledge, that's where we first found him, I think.
Yeah, so
Damn.
Copperhall is a city itself. It is wrapped by a barrier that keeps away the rains. It is of the southeastern section beneath the Mountains of Madness, so to the southeast, probably bordering on the water. The ground around it would probably be like devoid of plant life, and people really don't tread here, type thing.
Okay.
You know, the usual creepy castle.
So we wouldn't know if it's like abandoned or not. We would just think it's like an
No idea.
active castle.
Yep.
Okay. All
There
right,
is
so then,
trade out of Castle Copperhall. There is
okay, then
You're not sure if it's really if a village doesn't really fit. It could be just a single family, but someone runs the castle.
Yeah.
Trade is fluent. Affluent,
Alright,
rather, not
noted.
fluent.
noted, possible. I'm just gonna, yeah. I'm being annoying and trying to think of like 20 different places so that we can argue about it today. Because I assume that's like our next step, right? I'm sorry if I'm not talking our character, hella. Alright, that's what Garrus is doing for an hour.
Okie doke. Eventually, an hour does pass. As you head towards the War Council room, you find the doors open. A large table laid out with a map of Arvlon upon it. There are a multitude of chairs, as well as other strange devices on the map, what look like pens and paper, scrolls. It looks like a globe of the world, you know, no fancy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Is there anyone else, or is it just us when we go in?
As you walk in, currently it is just you five. Well, six.
Okay.
Amari would be with you guys. Oh, I don't know
We're
if I
supposed to
mentioned
see something?
Hannah is not having a great day. She will be missing today. I forgot. You might not have mentioned that.
Oh,
That's why I told Chris earlier.
Yeah. Mari is having some sort of pasta with her girlfriend.
Exactly.
That is
spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
SpaghettiOs?
Mahogany flavored.
No, not spaghetti.
calm down. Say I'm sitting here. No, you fucking rat.
Nah. Daylight $1 short. We could sit across from each other and glare.
How do you know
Okay,
if Jack's staring back or not? You can't see his eyes.
Garrus can feel them.
You could tell.
Sorry, Matthias can feel them. He can feel the eyes on him.
You could feel the glare.
Yeah, you fools. You think that's where the true man of power sits?
I
What
thought you were
about
gonna
power?
sit here
This is
in the
made-
water.
That's the wall. You can't stand on the wall.
Yeah, I can.
We're not doing
Gravity.
this again. We're not.
Yeah,
doing this
I
again.
literally have the power of gravity, but okay,
We're
whatever,
not
bud.
doing this again. Yeah, you could walk on the walls. You can't stand on it. We're not doing this. Not doing this again. Get off the pillars.
That's not a pillar. That's a harp. That's the stand. You sit there and you play the harp.
Okay, give me a performance roll then, Garros, if you're playing the harp.
You're so stupid because you know I have a +2 because of the horn
Oh
from
my
this.
god, yeah. I don't know how the horn's gonna help you perform. Oh,
32.
Karasuke's playing the harp beautifully.
You ever see Bob Dylan play and he has the harmonica in his mouth,
Yeah.
but he's also playing the guitar? That's what Garrus is
That's what
doing.
Garrus is doing. Okay, that's based. Sure.
He's playing it like Fry does. That
Bad
Futurama
Yes,
reference.
yes.
No, when he has the
Oh, when he
demon,
has
he has
the-
the devil's hands.
And he gets rid of his stupid fingers. Yeah.
Sure, why not? As you all enter into the War Council, all of a sudden, the lights dim. As darkness spreads, you hear, "Heroes! Heroes one and all, from different stretches of the world, of different legacies, of different lights. Already, you have achieved far greater actions than any other squadron of mortal heroes upon this world. Already, you have proven yourselves, time and time again. But what awaits you? The most challenging encounters that any hero could face. And what better a time than surrounded by those who have done before, who have already done what you must do. The time to speak has come. The time to discuss, to plan, to ready for war. Of course, only if you're willing."
Was that an open question to us?
Yeah, who is talking?
You don't get a response.
Oh. Well,
Really awkward.
I assume everyone is willing here to end what we started.
Of
And
course.
Matthias.
Why end me?
Well, because you didn't really start this mission, you kind of came on board.
Oh, so we're just singling me out.
Well, and to be fair, I wasn't also part of this originally.
Oops.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, it's fine. I was just fucking with you.
But everyone is okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
The booming
I would hope
voices
that-
continue.
Oh.
If agreement has been made, puncture the palm of your hand and drip a single droplet of blood onto the map before you. As the table, it seems to almost in an instant, everything is gone except for the giant map of Arvlon.
Garrus will cautiously do so. It is the city of heroes. There is no way this will betray us, correct? We have defeated the evil within.
Let's just hope so.
Yeah, sure thing.
Jack sighs and does the same.
Yeah, cautiously does the same.
We broke our hands.
As you prick your hands and bleed onto the map, you see small miniatures of each of you appear on the map. You hear, "Thus you are bonded, and so it shall be." This map bears, amidst its many magical properties, the ability to whisk you anywhere within the world of Arvlon.
Oh shit.
Of course, it is a one-way trip. All you must do is place your miniature somewhere, and away you shall be whisked. However, the trade-off is others can move your miniatures, and thus, in doing so, move you.
This is perfect.
Excuse me?
Continue.
That's all. I have nothing else to say.
Sorry, I thought I interrupted. Interesting. This is actually kind of to our advantage.
Yeah, this is kind of nice.
So, does anyone have any places they think that we should possibly go to fight the worm?
Mm,
Hmm.
the idea of sending it to hell is kind of funny. And it doesn't like fire.
It's true.
That is a good idea.
But we didn't exactly leave on the best terms.
No, not really. But like we got Amari.
Don't believe that buys us enough favor.
We'll see.
Yes. Plus, I don't think we should make this decision without Amari. Amari just face full of pasta. I think we should wait because again, I feel like it's a very volatile question. Robert, are those your dogs?
No?
It's my dog, sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. I got concerned for Robert really quick.
Yeah,
No, those aren't his
scared.
dire wolves. That is my
Feral
domesticated
dogs.
animal.
Feral dogs are in.
it's the
Perfect
night
time
of the
I'm
hunt.
now.
You waited until you were weak.
Oh, I was thinking we could go to potentially Castle Caporhal, and then Garrus will lay out the book. But also there is this other book, and he'll pull out the journal of He Who Was that he's been holding on to. I would like to study it, see if there is mention of any locations. I'm looking for like sanctified ground that it might be weak upon, seeing as it is like undead evil god.
Oh.
Otherwise, I would like to go to possibly what's the exact name? The Sea of
The mountain.
Sunken Souls is it called
That
now?
is one of
It
them.
changed, right?
There's two.
What's the one that was the desert, but the desert got flooded?
That is the other one. Endless Night.
Yes,
Yeah.
because it would be potentially where there is like nobody there or far less people.
Oh, I mean, yeah, if looking for just places where no one lives, we could just go to the former town of nowhere.
Mm.
It's adjacent to the desert and the Sea of Sunken Night, of Endless Night, and no one lives there anymore.
Not to be rude, but is there a lot of corpses in that area?
I don't think so. I think they probably have already disappeared or disintegrated or other things like that. But we can.
I'm just saying it would be quite fucked up to.
No, it's been a while. Surely all of them are gone. She
Sure.
says, getting a far look on her eye.
Clueless.
Oh, let's review what we know.
Mm.
We fought, I guess it was an avatar of it down below. Oh no, that wasn't there for that. Fuck.
That was. Oh yes. Good memory. In case you don't, in case you would like a reminder, we fought it called itself its child down in the Underdark, where we exploded a large amount of explosive barrels, which was highly effective. Jack, would you be able to concoct more of the anti-worm serum?
I mean, yeah, I could make it.
Yes. So that is what we really need to decide is two things about what we need to do to prepare and where we need to go.
You want
Because
to
we
fight
are
it somewhere holy?
yes, if that is okay with you.
Yeah. Why don't we just if we could go to hell? Why can't we go to
Mm,
Well, didn't he? They didn't want to help us, right? Because of the whole he was kind of from there or whatever.
mhm.
Who cares what they want?
I guess that's true.
But true. I was thinking more of I was thinking for Duranax because I think he directly opposes Cuss.
Oh,
We could go to heaven. Do we still have the hat? No,
I
the
think
hat is gone, right?
so. Is it?
It was like a one-time use.
No, I don't think so. We used it multiple times. I think we still have that.
I love we just have the hat to heaven.
That's pretty sick. Do we know that like holiness is harmful to him?
No.
think-
Oh,
The only thing we know is fire.
yeah. Fire.
Wait, Fia, we draw some of our powers from the elements. Why don't we just go to the plane of fire?
Last time I checked on the plane of fire, it was getting horribleness was happening by the Inquisition, but I also don't know how to get. I mean, we could try, I guess. Dylan, would I know if the plane of fire, if my party members would be able to exist on the plane of fire, or would they just, burn?
Can they exist? Yes. Would all of you die? Also, yes.
Yeah,
That's the funniest thought I've ever had. Like, oh my.
You could go there, but it's a one-way trip because you die.
Ah! Ah!
It kind of thinks for a second. Actually, no, wait, we couldn't go there. It's made of fire. You guys,
Yeah.
we would just burn. Would Cuss burn too?
It's a bomb factory. They're bombs.
As Cuss is made of an amalgam of worms, he'd probably be better off than you all.
How does that work?
Because it would have to burn through each of the worms individually rather than just a single body like you all.
Yeah, and he'd probably will escape.
Sad.
Sad.
We also
That was a
we
great
also
idea,
need a way
though.
to lock
Robert,
them.
I like that.
I'm certain I asked this before, but are there any volcanoes?
I don't. Yeah,
Damn it!
Notably, Arvlon does not have volcanoes.
damn.
It was
We could
meeting
make
God's
one.
image.
I mean, if we just dig deep enough, should eventually get to magma, unless we live on like a flat Earth.
So we need a location. We need a means of keeping them there, and hopefully not dying, all of us, in the process.
Is Arthon round?
It gave me a good idea, Fia. What if we just go to the edge of the planet and drop them off?
It's so true. Dylan, that's feasible, right?
The map shows the edge of the planet, right?
Totally. Yeah, of course.
Aha! We'll call this Plan A.
Yeah. All right. Does
Do you guys remember how the child class fought? What tactics it used?
it kind of just like ran us over, and it would like it was made of a lot of worms and it just like bit us a lot. I think we are summoning his avatar now, though, right? The one that we have been seeing so many times.
Yeah, there's like Kim. Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
But I bet once we defeat that, he's gonna explode into a bunch of worms and become like a big beast.
Dalek multi-phase fight.
Yes, what of it that means.
It sucks that there's no longer a desert. I feel like a desert would be nice. Pretty hot.
Mm-hmm. The problem with Castle Copperhow is that there is people that live there. There's at least to my knowledge. But because we have this map that we can teleport people around, we could teleport like our best talkers, like Matthias, to the castle, have him like negotiate the deal, and then just teleport him back and see like,
Would
what's
we
going on.
would we be able to teleport him back specifically here, or we just kind of teleport close to
Yeah.
here?
Is Elavanis on the map?
The top of the Mountains of Madness are, yes.
Okay.
I mean, do we want to test it out?
Yeah. Does anybody want to get teleported really quickly?
We should do it to someone who could quickly get back, which, I mean, I can fly infinitely.
Okay. Where would you like to go? Is there any place you've ever wanted to visit?
Hmm.
Actually, this is a good time. You could scope out nowhere if you want.
Yeah, sure. Let's send me to nowhere. I want
Do you want a
No.
20 because it might be very traumatic for you?
to see things for a second. No, I'll be fine, surely. Actually, no,
I-
someone please come along with me, actually.
Yeah, I highly recommend we bring somebody with you who
I don't want to get kidnapped.
Me?
would like to go to nowhere.
Yeah, sure, Jack, let's go. Come on,
Alright.
come on to my greatest drama.
A classic Jack Fia mess around.
How long do you want to wait?
The dynamic
to get
duo.
back here?
20 minutes.
All right.
30 minutes, that's better.
Alright. Oh wait, Jack, do you have a way to talk to us? Don't you have like oh no, you stole that from the king.
And I also gave it to Gremory.
Yeah, this is in my pocket currently.
What a great guy. This Jack.
He's becoming, he's great.
Yeah,
He's becoming good.
Let's not talk about it.
But yeah, once you leave,
Let's not
I'll
go
somehow-
that far. He's not becoming good.
Baby steps.
Alright.
I love Kermit pulling out the pocket watch. Alright, to know where I go.
Cost you 25 gold, sir.
Yes, it did.
Hey, that's pocket change for the assassin for the king.
Hey, Gremory. Okay. Fia and
Yeah,
Jack
one
are
second,
going to
I'll be right back.
Okay. Fia and Jack going to nowhere?
Yeah, I point out where nowhere is on the map, because I don't think it'd be mentioned, like, marked.
Probably not. That is correct. Okay. As your miniatures are lifted and placed onto the map, Jack and Fia, you find yourselves ripped away from this world and sent to nowhere.
Whoa.
You reappear at the gates to the city. There's a small sign planted in the ground. It reads, "Welcome to Nowhere. Population 37.3."
What?
Good to see
Did someone take over my town?
the gates to the city are wide open. There's no guards or anything like that. It's a small village. A seaside village, you know. Looking at it, the houses seem to be rebuilt since the last time you were here, though, Fia. Those destroyed in calamitous wake have been rebuilt. You could actually see off towards the beach beyond the city what looks like a new dock has been built, as well as 3 large ships. Large, like, they're still merchant vessels, they're not like warships, but 3 large merchant vessels dock. The
Yeah.
village itself, it's mostly single-story cabins with 1 or 2 rooms, though there is a very nice-looking building. It looks like a town hall of sorts. A banner hangs from it. It reads, "Welcome to Nowhere."
Thea frowns.
I will say,
Looks-
excuse me, it is early morning when you all arrive. Probably like 8, maybe 7:30 even. The town seems to be asleep.
Thea looks to Jack. Well, that's good. I don't.
This is what you were so upset about?
No, it looks a lot better. I think people took over my town. I'm gonna have to deal with this. Hold up, let's go. I'm gonna fucking waltz my way over to the town hall. You're not happy.
Jack looks at the buildings. Can you describe them more in detail, Dylan? What are they
Yeah,
made
what kind
of?
of food are they making?
They are small little log cabins.
Log cabins, huh?
Very flammable log cabins.
No.
Jack's hands start tingling. He grabs it with his other hand.
Lear.
Person urges tingling.
The voices growing louder.
Bambo Lear.
A whisper on the wind.
Some of them have chimneys, there's smoke pouring out of them. Most of them seem empty, though. No sign of life. As you spend a little bit of time walking toward the town hall, you see some of the cabin doors open. Children run out to play. The children are all human children. They look very happy and running about. There are a few parents walking around. A strange homeless man who's dressed in rags points towards Yufia as you're walking. As you hear him go, "The calamitous one returns! It is as I always said it would be! Burn her! Burn her at the stake!"
Thea has raise their eyes and look with a face of like, really? Are you gonna really? It just continues walking to the town hall.
Jack takes a big step away from Fia. Keeps walking in the same direction.
Yes, you make it to the town hall. The doors are shut. You could hear what sounds like prayer going on within.
I hear to who?
Yeah, to who?
It's like mass.
Uh-huh. She's going to continue onward until she can see who they're praying to.
You want to open the
And if
door?
it, yes. Dylan, if it's to the Reverend Sylvan, this place is burning to the ground.
As you open the doors,
I can help with that.
you could see rows of pews filled. It looks like there's probably like 20, maybe 25 people seated. There's a pastor at the end of the rows of pews. He is wearing robes of a brilliant golden yellow. His arms are outstretched, you hear. "On this day, we break bread and give to the light a part of us." You could see an enormous poster of Duranax hangs.
Phew.
Town hall, quote unquote, is just a large church. Probably features as both.
Honestly, not the worst god.
Did they just turn my fucking town into a religious church area? What the? Or maybe I guess it's just a church. This place didn't have a church before, did it?
No.
Yeah, it was just a merchant town.
Mm-hmm.
Leans over to Jack. So, like, do you think they'll pray to you when you become a god of light? When you become the god of light?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll make them.
The priest
Could it be like an
goes,
evil god of light?
"May the first of the practitioners please approach the altar." As a small boy, maybe 11, 12 years old, walks up to the altar. He looks up towards the priest, and you hear him loud and clear. "Ooh, ooh, pick me, father!" As the priest nods.
Oh no.
The priest grabs him, lifting him up. "Duranax, we offer to you this flesh.
Oh.
Eat of it and fulfill your goals." As the priest lifts the boy up to his mouth, you see the priest's
They're done.
jaw unhinges and he bites into the boy.
Oh, before he even gets a chance to, I'm doing something.
What are you trying to do?
I'm shooting him with a gun.
Okay.
Like, what are you, some sort of gunslinger?
Yes. Oh, hey, look at that. That's a critical hit.
Sure. The bullet flies out, hitting the priest square in the chest. The boy tumbles out of his hands, falling to the floor with a crash. The priest, falling back, holds his hand out and goes, "But I was trying to save you people." As he falls dead to the floor.
Jack goes, over the course of that, oh.
She kind of twirls the gun, putting it back in the sling, then walks forward, kind of shaking her head, and kind of calls out, I'm not gonna have the town. I'm not gonna have my former town be a town where we sacrifice children. What the fuck was going on here?
The people
She just kind of walks to
in
the
the
front.
pews are cowering in fear.
No. Tell me. What the hell was going? Were you guys actually about to sacrifice a child or not?
Maybe they don't recognize.
Oh no, they do. They do.
It is required, otherwise the Lord of Light will eat us. He told us so himself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, hey, Jack, come here.
Yo, Jack walks up.
This is gonna be your new Lord of Light whenever we're done with this shit. So, tell him not to do this.
Nay, the Lord of Light has far more limbs, and a gullet that never yields.
No, what the fuck are you talking about? The Lord of Light's a dragonborn.
The Lord of Light is no dragonborn.
I don't know what you guys pray to, but it's not that Lord of Light. You guys kind of got duped.
You have far been removed from the prime material plane.
No, and you guys are just crazy.
Now hold on, I got a question for you folk, for you townsfolk.
They look towards you, Jack.
You said the Lord of Light told you to do this. Did he tell you in person?
He did.
When did you last see this Lord of Light?
The Lord of Light has returned to his vantage point deep within the Elven Wood, where he resides.
Yeah, that checks out.
Dylan, was there an Elven Wood that existed by nowhere last time I was here?
No, it's very far away. It's the Emerald Court. It's very, very far.
Is that where they wear people's skin?
I think so, actually, yeah. Wait, you mean the Emerald Court? That place is so far away.
It's where they had to go.
But so you are listening to some random elf dick who's just like telling you to eat children?
The Lord of Light is no elf.
Okay, then. She fucking breathed deeply. You're not gonna do this anymore, by the way. Like, you're gonna stop this.
Who are you to tell us what faith we hold, child of calamity?
I'm the person who burned down this village once, and I'll do it again if you guys kill more children.
And risk gaining the Lord of Light's ire?
Oh
Even
no, I don't.
You are not so foolish.
I turned to Jack. Jack, if I burned down this village, would I gain your ire?
Hold on, let me handle this. Jack will take a step closer to the people and activate just every fear aura he's got, right? And be like, silence!
As you do
Really
the
exert
people
influence.
begin pissing and shitting their pants in fear.
Bro.
Oh, God, Jack, really?
I sent you that one disguised as the Lord of Light as a test, and you failed!
Oh no.
Let me get a deception.
Jack's doing a religious.
Gotta start small, you know? Small villages and work your way up.
What has it become?
What have we done?
Yeah, that's
Hold on, time out. I can't live with that.
A little bit
Alright, I
better.
can live with that, I guess.
Oh my god, buddy.
Buddy.
You hear laughing. And then you hear, worry not, my children, for the masked man is merely misbegotten in who he is. He is part of the old pantheon, the old hierarchy of what once was. Worry not, children. Continue your rituals of feasting light, now and forever.
Dylan, do we see where who's talking?
As you look, you see rising from the dead pastor's body what looks like an orb of bright white light. Almost like pure sunlight.
So are you this god of light that decided to make people eat children because you're a, weirdo? And she puts god of light in quotation marks.
You are foolish, calamitous one. You stand before true divinity. I will have you bow. Fia, can I get a will save?
32. That's a 9. I'll reroll.
Okay.
37.
That's a good roll. You fight back against this burning desire to bow before the orb of light.
And as she does so, she kind of slowly just kind of stares at it like, no. You're no god, you're just some weirdo who's trying to make people eat children.
How wrong you are, child. When things go beyond your comprehension, it is normal to disbelieve in them. As the light begins to take on an almost humanoid-like form.
You want light? I'll show you light. And Fia's gonna position herself so it only hits the guy. As she's just gonna use Light Storm as Pillars of Light are just gonna collide with him.
As they do so, it has no effect on him.
Oh, he's immune to spirit damage. Oh no.
You try to use my own elements against me. This world certainly has changed, and dare I say, not for the better.
Wait, hold up. Okay. Are you the old god? Are you trying to say you're like an old god of light, like the one before Duranax, or like the one before Duranax? Because we killed the one before Duranax.
You just hear chuckling laughter.
I'm gonna do something else.
Uninformed, poor little child. This is our world, and you may have of it no longer. As the lights form into a figure, Fia, that looks like this.
Wait, that's sick as shit.
Oh yeah, you're definitely no god of light.
Yeah, I look nothing like that.
Yeah.
Image in Discord so you could see it. Figure looks towards you. You are bold to come here and interrupt the faith.
Oh yeah, sorry that I interrupted them trying to
Most
eat a
of us.
child.
Most of them still lie slumbering. I was hoping to build a vantage point, a cult to brew off of and take whatever I can. 3,000 years slumbering beneath the frontier. It does build up an appetite, though, as you see hundreds of hands made of pure white light start shooting into the crowd. People are screaming as the hands grab onto them and start pulling them towards the figure. You hear them cry, "Calamitous one! Please stop upsetting the Lord of Light! It's going to eat us!"
I'm gonna. I look to Jack, kind of with like a lookalike, trying to like shoot him again.
Jack raises his hand with a firebomb in it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna raise my pistol, put him in one hand.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna shoot
You're
him.
welcome to target him.
I'm not gonna do that. 73. Oh, okay. Sorry, let me put this. Let me find it. As I use my special effect on my pistol of wonder, as it cast a phantasmal killer.
42.
He takes 46 mental damage. They take. Oh wait, that's not. How do you? Okay, I have to manually roll that. That's kind of boring. $18 and is frightened 1.
The frightened has no effect on this figure. The figure stares at you. You're just killing more of them. As you see the hands grab hold of the people. As you see the hands start bringing them in. It first grabs the child that you stopped. You see these hands of light hold the child above the creature's head as they make a strange wrenching motion as the child is juiced before your eyes.
Bro, you can't be juicing kids.
Blood and bone spills out, washing all over this figure.
Man, your hometown is crazy, Fia.
Wondrous. Anything more to do, calamitous one? Or need I kill more? Bend the knee. Worship me. And Fia, the aura that this creature is giving off, it doesn't feel celestial, but it does feel divine. It reminds you of the old god of light whose magic you consumed. Like, as if this thing did the same. At some point or another, it consumed a god.
Can I? I don't know how to. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a way to like harm him without harming him directly. Can I tell if he's like actually using light abilities like that, or is he like? Is it
they're
just
giant glowing hands of light?
I don't have Jack, any ideas, real quick?
Magic's not my specialty.
Uh,
We could try hitting it.
yeah, we could. I guess it does. I think it has a health. It probably we can. It can die.
Could I analyze this creature? Maybe make like a recall knowledge check? Something
Sure.
that could injure it?
What kind of recall knowledge would you like to attempt?
How about let's go with occultism. Seems occulty.
Sure. With a 34, you've never heard or seen of anything like this.
Alright. That's a good roll.
Yeah, it was.
I'm just asking occultism.
Jack, you hear in your mind. Ah, so they're waking up too. Interesting. Must be an after effect of what the dragons did.
Jack thinks. What? Uh-oh. What do you mean they? What do you know about these things?
Dreadfully little, and that is the problem. Monsters of the frontier. Well, monster with a capital M, that is. Perhaps something we should look into. Just Try not to die. As you hear echoing laughter, Jack. But nothing but pure, unadulterated belief in your abilities to survive.
Ah, nothing new.
I look to Jack expectantly.
Yeah, I have no clue. We should just leave, I think.
Dylan, how long has it been?
25 minutes.
Okay, how close are we to the shoreline?
Maybe a 5-minute walk.
I'm gonna look to Jack. I have an idea. Then I'm gonna start running to the shoreline.
What's your idea?
It's hard to explain.
Jack suddenly's like, I should be running too.
Jack, as you start to run as well, you see the Lord of Light lackadaisically grab another child and juice it over themselves. Go. Running away? That's not quite scary, little fear boy.
It's a tactical retreat.
Ah, of course. I await you whenever you return. You are the more interesting of the two of you.
Ooh.
And you hear a loud crunch as the hands just squish the remaining people in the church. Just shattering windpipe just...
Well, they were all messed up anyway.
I don't think you can say that, man.
I can say whatever I want.
As you're running out towards the water, Fia, you see a figure standing atop it. You can see the water. It's a strange, glowing yellow gold that almost hurts your eyes looking at it. It's strange, glowing with this strange eldritch light. And standing atop it, a figure. The figure looks something like this. 1 second.
It's me.
That'd be kind of scary if it was Garrus. Scarier if it was just Chris randomly. Oh, it didn't save. 1 second.
It's me. What else could it be? You know I got the power every second of every hour. Cool. I'm like you never seen before.
The figure looks like this.
Oh.
Staring out at you, Fia, the figure goes, "Are you having fun, calamitous one?
Are you another one of those fucking
Do
whack
these
jobs?
deaths satiate your thirst?"
You literally were killing people. I don't want you to talk. Shut up.
I was killing people, was I?
Yeah, you're probably a part of the same fucking group, so shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up.
Such a mouth on you when you drew first blood.
Dang.
They were trying to kill a child. Shut up.
And now look how many die at your hands.
Well, let's see how much more I can do. Hey Dylan, do I feel
Spirit.
do I feel the connection to that, little old thing that happened a long time ago?
What, Jack?
Jack was saying, that's the spirit.
Oh.
Fia said, how many more?
Fia, you do not feel any connection to Calamity, no.
Can I tell if it's because of the golden light?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Is this like actual just a light?
You don't know.
If I try, last time I tried to use the element of light, I was unable to, and I had to do it, and I was nearly unleashed calamity. Didn't die.
Good question.
If she tries to if she tries to disperse it, but if she feels the connection to Sarah's doing or that bad stuff getting stronger, she's gonna stop it. But she just wants to see if she can.
As you try to disperse or fight against this strange eldritch light, your kinetic energies have no effect at all.
This is fucked, Dylan.
What you were saying? You were making a threat, weren't you? Well, here I am. Defenseless just as you like, calamitous one. Aren't you going to kill me now?
How far away is he?
Probably about 100 feet out.
Okay, well, I point the Rod of Wonder at him and a lightning bolt appears.
Okay.
She is not having a good time, and she's assuming she's probably going to disappear in like 5 minutes, pretty quickly.
Lightning courses out, spearing through this figure's chest. The figure looks down. Did that feel good?
Yeah, it did.
Did it make you a better person?
No, but when I come back here and kill every single one of you with my friends, it will make me feel better.
Yeah.
With your friends who don't even know what is going on?
She just winks.
I don't need a reason.
I was trying to help you.
No, you weren't. I don't care. No, you're not going to do this thing where you try to make me feel bad because I was going to help you, but when you weren't going to help me. Shut up. Oh.
You're so lost and alone. You don't even know that the betrayer has already struck. Truly adorable. And at this point, Garrow's 30 minutes have passed.
Well, Garros very nonchalantly just picks up the 2 figurines and puts them back at the top of the mountain.
And both of you disappear from nowhere.
Whoa.
Felix angry. Felix very angry.
Back?
Jack just sits back down.
The town of Nera has been taken over by these people who are killing children.
Oh,
And there's strange and they
Crazy.
yeah, they're strange. It's a strange weird god thing who's claiming to be the god of light, who apparently probably did the same thing we did and stole powers from the old gods, like old gods.
I think they're from the frontier.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's part of godhood. I just know these things.
Mm-hmm.
I
What-
know all of you, Jack.
Would it be a bit of too much of a detour if we went back there and killed it?
Yes.
wait, yes, as in it is too much of a detour.
No, like, I'm all for the idea.
Oh,
You should have seen it, dude. They were juicing kids.
that is fucking crazy.
I know. I thought my childhood was messed up. You grew up with that.
No, I didn't. These people are taking my town, and I'm not going
Why
to
is
let
your
it happen.
town like that, Fia?
It doesn't. Okay, guys, please. She has a very serious look on her face. Let us not do this right now.
Okay,
Let
what
us-
do we know?
It's a godlike being that has the ability to summon all these magical hands. It's immune to fear effects. And there's another thing on the waters that it said something about the betrayer. The thing on the water.
They already struck.
Yeah.
But I didn't get hit.
Yeah, I didn't get it either.
So who got struck here?
I think any of us did.
Probably more like they did the thing that they were going to do sort of thing.
Yeah.
Not like actually hitting anyone.
Oh, well, why didn't they just say that? Gotta be so mysterious.
That's how things always work with us. These people are mysterious and don't tell us things.
Alright, so nowhere is now a battle site.
Just one thing that's just indiscriminately killing people.
Well, you said there was two.
There's a thing on the water. It didn't attack us. It was trying to say like, oh, I was gonna help you, but like, I fucking doubt it. It was being rude and stuff, and I wasn't in the mood to deal with it. I'll be honest. It might have tried to help us.
So one and potentially two adversaries there.
Yeah, there's one for sure that's killing children. Well, juicing children.
That is a mental image.
Yeah, it's one I don't want to know.
That is very important. So
Could be.
is the entire town taken over by those beings?
Nah, I think it's right. It was just a church. It was just a church, but I think they all kind of live there. I don't know. I don't think it's only one, but two. But that one was just on the water. There's one main one that we have to take care of. The rest of it seems like innocent people who just kind of decided to live in my town and devote themselves to this god of light. She put in quotation marks.
So what do we? So we know next to nothing about these beasts.
Yeah.
Did say
Mike-
why he was doing this.
I don't know. I mean, it seems like you. Wait, he said something about a foothold, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. I think I remember hearing like. I think they're trying to get a foothold or something, like trying to expand more into Arvon.
I'll be nice. It said it was trying to get a foothold before the others got here.
Yes, there we go.
From the frontier, it remarked on how tired it had been after such a long slumber.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she said.
3,000 years.
Yeah, she'd go. Basically, it's trying to get a foothold in here before the others get here, and that it's been in a slum and it's tired after a slumber of about 3,000 years. So I guess it's just like the first of many of these weird beings that are coming. We're not dealing with the rest of them. Just this one that decided to mess with, something personal to me.
But we don't even know what the hell it is. Yes.
Not really, no. One of you guys might know better, but because Jack's smart, but like he doesn't know. He's smart, but he's not like that kind of smart. He's smart in like alchemical stuff and like bombs.
I'm street smart.
Yeah, that's a way to say it. So would it be fine if we did this?
Well, as I say, we can do this. It would probably burn a good day, maybe two.
Are we in
Doing
the
the
rush for the fighting the worm?
Not necessarily, but we are trying to figure out a good place to fight him. And then trying to figure out what we need at the moment we do. But this is a serious threat. Or could become one at very least.
Mm-hmm. She kind of nods. And with the map, we can easily teleport back because she looks to Amari, who's kind of head deep in a bottle. Yeah, she can teleport us back.
I think it is, but it might be a bit rash to just jump there and start another fight.
What are you suggesting?
I mean, we have to figure out what the hell it is in the first place.
I guess we do have like a big ass library, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned where it's from, right? I mean, they mentioned where it's from, right?
Yeah, Frontier. And 3,000 years ago.
The knowledge of the frontier is very limited. Not even my large book talks about it. It was unknown to a lot of the scholars, even.
I guess, should we go research about it first?
We could try. But what I'm saying is that, not that I don't want to help, I'm just saying it might be, if we are fighting What I'm trying to say is we have spent the last part of 7 years to fight one god beast. It is unwise to just jump in to fight the same type of monster in one day.
Yeah, I guess so. Sorry, I'm
It
a
is
bit
what it is.
emotional. You know, it's my town. I don't. Yeah.
I understand. If it makes you feel any better, everybody you know from that town is dead. It
So,
is
yeah.
kind of like the ship of
Theseus.
no, who?
Who?
It is the ship of Arkstreiter. He is a hero and he goes to war, but so he fights a lot of sea monsters and his ship becomes disrepaired. So eventually he has to keep repairing it and repairing it, and eventually every plank on the ship is repaired. Is that the same ship that he set off on, or is it a new ship entirely? Is that your hometown, or is that a new place entirely?
At first, Fia had a very annoyed look at the whole, you know what everyone else you know is love is dead thing, but she slowly kind of face softened inside. I guess so. It's not really my town anymore, but
But I agree, though, that it is terrible what happened to those people. We should help them.
How about
But
this? I'm gonna pull
like
out
I
silver
go ahead.
I'll pull out a silver piece and I'm gonna place it where the miniatures were to mark it.
well, it's just a town of nowhere. I kind of know where it is.
Well, I meant just for general that we know there's a threat here.
And we just deal with it later. How later are we talking about?
After we kill
After
God.
us, clearly.
Because then I'll become a god and I'll just snap those guys away.
Oh yeah, is that how it works?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sure the gods can do that and they're just too lazy to.
Clearly, it solves all our problems. Yeah, sure.
Matthias.
That's me.
Why did that make me laugh?
Right?
What'd you say?
You said your college was destroyed, correct?
Yes.
Was there a city around it or just by itself?
I imagine was the academy within a city?
Yeah, were there townies?
No, it probably would have been not secluded, but definitely off on its own.
Yeah, so like it's its own campus.
Yeah.
Probably not super far from civilization, I'd wager, but I mean, no, it wasn't in a city. It was its
probably,
own
like,
campus.
At most, like a day away.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But it's like a day away from like closest town city. It was sort of its own campus town.
Like a giant
How destroyed
college.
are we talking?
Yeah.
Why? What about it?
How destroyed exactly? How much was destroyed?
I don't know. I got the hell out of there.
Fair enough.
Are we just trying to find places from our past that we've destroyed? To
Well,
I
protect
would.
the
I mean,
worm?
I wouldn't necessarily recommend fighting the worm there if that's your suggestion.
I'm just mostly just going off of what I know for a fact that's desolate. Well, was desolate at least.
I'm not sure if it is or isn't desolate. I'm sure that they're trying to fix what happened to the academy.
Mhm.
Whether they're successful or not, I don't know. A lot of people died. I got out of there as quick as I could.
Nah, I'm assuming you don't want to go check it out.
I mean, not really, unless you guys think we really need to.
I don't think we do.
No,
I feel like if we go check it out, if we go check it out, we're just gonna find another problem that we're gonna have to deal with.
Well, I know we'll find another problem because the thing that, started killing people is probably still there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was just kind of dead.
No, I didn't blow it up.
Oh, wow.
Wait,
I
really
tried
don't-
to use a powerful arcane scepter and it called forth a horrid creature that started killing people.
Do you think it just kind of sleeps there? Wow, that's kind of...
I don't know.
I really don't want to go to Matthias's college.
Yeah.
that's not pleasant.
There is the man there that I do not like.
He might still be there, that's true.
I've never seen someone so horrific.
Yeah.
A man who can.
He. we both.
I'm glad you find it so funny.
No, it's funny that we both went to say it at the same time.
Just remember the hair around him feeling weird.
Yes, it was odd. I could see it.
Not that I was used to breathing by that point, so like maybe I'm not a good judge, but felt a little strange.
Let us leave it at that.
Oh, okay. So like, we still need to figure out a way where a place we're gonna fight costs. Huh?
My current idea is we teleport to Matthias to Castle Copperhall.
I mean, I
Okay.
could talk to them, but my question is, if there's people there that you don't want to die, what's the sort of MO on this? Like, what's the move?
A momentary evacuation.
All right, so I just want to be clear. What you're giving me to work with is that we want them to leave to evacuate so that we could fight the worm there, which would possibly pretty strongly destroy their home.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of a hard sell. I guess I could lie and say that they are coming there and we're trying to stop it, so they need to evacuate so we can stop it. But that would be lying.
Matthias, if anyone can do it, it'd be you.
No, I'm
I
just
thought
saying that that's probably the best way of getting them to, agree. Because I'm gonna be real, it's a hard sell. Oh yeah, we're gonna summon a beast at your home. We need you to leave to fight the beast here. No, we can't summon it somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Wait. So like, I feel like. Okay. I don't think we should uproot people's lives and destroy where they live.
No,
That kind of feels bad.
we're just
What? That's not stopped us before.
It's honestly fair, actually.
I don't care. I don't mind lying and, telling them what we need to get them to do it. But I'm just being transparent that the honest method is probably not going to work.
What if they are very honorable people and they would be honored to have the evil god Cuss defeated at their home?
Then they probably
What if?
wouldn't like talking to me.
Why not? They're very honorable.
Yeah, well, honorable people that like to destroy undead generally don't like me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but
Look, all this to say, I'm willing to talk to them. I just... And I can play it by ear whether I'm going to lie or whether I'm going to, tell them the truth based off of their sort of demeanor. But I'm just letting you know that more than likely the point of this conversation is that I don't know how much of their home is going to be left standing after fighting a being like Cuss there.
what if we give you half an hour to scout it?
Wait.
That won't change the inevitable point that I'm making here.
No,
Yeah.
I know, but maybe it'll give you a good
Wait.
test the waters.
What if we just literally send Matthias and Gyros there at the same time? We send them both there, and that way we can if we need to lie, you have Matthias. If we need to tell the truth, you have Gyros.
I think that I could tell the truth for either way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
I don't think I need Gyros to do it.
Send Gremory, as he is the ambassador of the king.
Oh yeah, that could be good. We could use that. You could use that angle. I mean, the King of Ireland rules over everything, technically, right?
I don't.
Maybe we could also talk to the king,
Oh, we could
And
talk.
Gremory's so tight with the king, summon an army.
I can be plenty diplomatic without lying.
No, I know, but you need to bring somebody. We are operating on the buddy system with this teleportation map.
You could up on the Thruppy system. That sounded wrong.
But the question, that I have to circle back to this because I don't care, but I have a feeling that you probably care a little more about uprooting these people's lives.
We don't.
It's not a guarantee at the moment. We need to just scout, see if it's even a viable location to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So by Thruppy system, I meant Gremory Garros and Matthias all going there and scouting it out. That way we'd have like safety. Me and Matthias, me and Jack stand back. Or I don't know who wants to go to Copper Howl.
Well, what do we know about it?
It is a castle.
Have I ever heard about it before, Dylan? Academically or anything else of the sort?
You would have heard that when the rains began, so too did Castle Copperhowl appear.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing more, nothing
Do I have any
less.
idea of... So I wouldn't have an idea of what type of people might be living there.
No, you would know that they do trade in rare magical artifacts, though.
Mm-hmm.
Constantly carted out from the castle itself.
Fair.
Hey, Dylan, I have a quick question.
Yeah, of course, buddy.
How many sessions did the Copper Howl campaign run?
Oh fuck!
I don't know. Year and a
We
half?
could
Did
add-
we get into the one? Did we get into the 100s? No.
No, like year and a half. It wasn't that long.
Alright, we could add 60 sessions to this game.
Like a year and a half.
No, please.
Matthias was actually going to point that out then. He will say, I will say, what I do know about Copperhell is that there's powerful magical artifacts that get carted from it for trade often. So we would be summoning him somewhere where there's like powerful magic by doing that.
Which is not ideal.
Well, yes. I do think it is a good idea just to scout it out first. If that is okay.
Yeah, probably.
I agree with this.
30 minutes.
13.
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily think that, I'm a scouter. Like I said, I'm a talker. But I don't necessarily think I'm the best at scouting and, like, getting a lay of the land.
What if
If you want to bring me
Grimmer?
for, if, like, a
yeah.
magical sort of look,
Yeah.
I can, but...
They're going to have powerful magic, so we'll need you.
Yeah.
But to be clear, is this
And then
first...
you're going to take Gremory, because he is our scout.
So this first venture there is just to scout and not actually talk to them.
Yes. It's just to get the
Although,
lay of the land.
if you manage to talk to them, that is also okay. But,
Maybe just general information.
yeah, just...
Yeah.
I don't think that we should be spotted or talk to people if we're just scouting the first time.
Yeah, that'd be kind of awkward.
Well, because then it seems a little strange that we came and they, like, sort of shopped for
Yeah.
a location. So if
So
we
we
need
should-
to lie, that could contradict it.
So we need to bring like the very sneaky. You need to bring the sneaky people.
Mm,
Well, we just need not to draw attention to ourselves, mostly.
Yeah. Who wants to go?
I think Garrus was right. I think Matthias and myself.
Well, I
Yeah.
assumed I was going either way because people were saying that I was, the plan. I don't
Yeah.
necessarily want to go, but I will go.
if you don't want to go, I'll go with Gremory.
No, I said I'll go.
Okay. Oh,
I've
Grimmer,
not
give me your
wanted to
buttholes.
do most of the things we've done.
No,
Okay.
fair.
I mean, if you have something else you'd rather do, that is, please let us
No,
know.
look, it's not that.
Hey, Grimmer, can't. No,
Happening.
fireball.
Yeah, I'll slide my pocket watch to you.
All right, sick. I'll keep watch. Watch.
Have fun.
What did you guys do for 30 minutes? It's gonna be so long.
We just sat around mostly.
I had the raviolis.
Oh, wait, there's raviolis here?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
There's only pasta.
Why?
But all the heroes of old were Italian.
Oh, sick. Alright,
Alright.
so he was gonna put the fucking. He was gonna put the guys on. Those two guys is on the Caprel.
So who is
Do we
going
know
now? I'm confused, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Matthias and Grimmer are going to Copperhowl.
Okay. Are you sure?
nothing could go wrong with going to
Okay.
Copperhell.
Oh, well.
Yep.
Well.
Hmm.
No, it's a great place.
Well.
I believe we're sure. Matthias?
Yeah, I mean, I'll go.
As the two of you are placed onto the map, Gremory and Matthias disappear, reappearing outside the gates to Castle Copperhowl. Giant spiked gates that stretch up 500 feet high. You stand by the entrance where you could see two guards. They're both wearing strange wooden armor and bear wooden blades. They point towards them. They point their weapons towards you. Halt! What brings you to Castle Copperhowl? The shipment went out 3 days prior, as was promised.
Visitors, we have something to discuss.
Castle Copperhowl does not take visitors.
But I do have something important to speak to with your leaders, perhaps. As I've known, there's a danger coming to Castle Copperhill.
The guards look between each other, then back at you. What sort of danger?
I cannot speak to you of it.
But you could speak to our rulers?
That is correct. Or a representative of them.
Let me get a diplomacy roll, please.
Sure. Absolutely. I'm going to use my cloak. No, I'm going to save the cloak of repute, but it does give me a +1 circumstance bonus either way. Oh, no, item bonus, not circumstance. 35.
The two guards nod. Go. All right. We can let you in. And that one, as they look towards Gremory. What's his story?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's working with me.
The guard, shadow. Either works.
A nod. Understood. As they open the gates to Castle Copperhowl, as you walk inside, or look inside rather, you can see there is the castle itself, and then probably small little cottages, a little more than sheds, honestly, that house residents of Copperhowl. Looks to be maybe 400 or 500 of these little sheds.
Dylan, I did want to ask, looking at the wooden armor and weaponry, did it seem like they were impressive at all, the wooden armor and weaponry? I know you hear wood and you go, oh, that's, cheap bad, but I'd like, does it seem like they're,
No.
it's like actually high quality? No, okay.
Not at all.
So it does seem flimsy, shabby, and did I detect any magic from
No
their
magic
gear?
at all from them.
Okay. Good to know.
Yes.
And you said they're basically just like shacks, right? Are they similarly made of like not too good wooden materials?
Wood and straw, it looks like. Then the castle itself is, solid stone, very fancy like.
And do I feel any sort of, I know Matthias probably isn't the best at detecting this, or maybe he is because it's like antithetical to him, but do I feel any of like the, holy light sun sort of power that they were considering this place for at all? Like, does it feel like consecrated ground or anything like that?
Outside of the castle, it does not.
Okay, so I don't feel it outside. Good to know.
Are you walking towards the castle?
Yes.
As you do, you find the doors open of their own accord. You walk inside. The servants immediately are directing you where to go. You are being led to the highest floor of Castle Copperhowl. As you walk onward through the castle, however, the entire castle does feel like sanctified ground.
Mm-hmm.
There was some event here so holy and great that has left its markings burnt into the very foundations of this castle.
As I go around and as I was outside, does there seem to be any like worship, or like faith amongst these people? Like, do they seem to have like a
No.
religion or anything like that?
Nothing of the kind.
Okay.
What's the atmosphere like, Dylan?
What's the what?
Atmosphere, is it melancholy? Is it like oppressive?
No, it's weird. Almost like it's people are brainwashed kind of feeling. No, the servants don't speak to you except to give directions. There's no music playing. There's no anything going on. It's eerie, I guess would be the best way to describe the atmosphere. Should make it.
Did it seem like that outside too? The people, did they
Yes.
seem like brainwashed or anything? They did. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they're standing guard with wood
Yeah.
against truly unyielding terrors of the night.
Dylan, why does everyone make wood armor?
Because that's what they do in Enteritus, and it carried over when Copperhowl was brought to Arvlon.
Damn. I didn't expect him to have an actual answer.
Well, that's the answer. I mean, what do you mean?
No, I'm impressed.
Bro thinks lore is funny.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't respect my world building.
It's fucked up.
It's okay. What else is new? This is why the baker got erased at the start of session, and Chris just missed it. Kidding. I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that to you yet.
Matthias, is it just me, or is it kind of odd here?
No, it's a very eerie place.
For putting this much magic,
Heavily sanctified though, makes my eyes hurt.
they're selling high quality magic items. Where are they getting it from?
I don't know. Something to ask.
As you say this, the doors to the throne room open. You hear, if you have questions about where our stock comes from, you could just ask Gremory. Are you here on your king's business, or is this a visit of pleasure? As standing in the doorway, a strange woman with pale grayish skin, white hair, should look something like this.
I know her.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
From what?
ShopRite.
You mean from the 53?
She was on the 53. That'd have been a crazy message if you got that. Yo, I saw this on the 53 and it's just her.
That's what he sent me.
That's awesome.
You can see
not
a
here.
crown hangs from her head. She's not wearing much in the way of expensive clothing, but there is a very expensive amulet or necklace that hangs from her neck.
Friend of yours, Gremory?
No, I'll give her a respectful nod, and I'm not here on orders of my king.
Good, I was hoping not. Wouldn't want to have to execute you and send your dead body to her.
Damn.
So tell me
You'd have
then,
done that no matter what the order was from his king, or like
Correct.
dependent? No.
Copperhowl does not bend the knee. Or do they not teach you that anymore, Gremory? I think the kill count reached the triple digits. They kept sending assassins trying to get us to bend. Ophelia really wants in on the artifacts trade.
Damn, there's nothing more embarrassing for a ruler than sending assassins after a political figure constantly and not killing them.
Oh no, it stopped about 10 years ago. That must be about when they picked you, yes? She says looking at you, Gremory, as if like measuring your age. Or am I off by a little bit? Hard to tell with you less than human folk.
Yeah, around the ballpark.
Well, if you're not here on official business, I welcome you to Copperhowl. And you are, she says, looking towards you, Matthias. I apologize.
Good to meet you. No, I'm Matthias Conscian. I'm not here on any king or anyone's behest but my own.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you, Matthias. My name is Blair. Blair Sorengale.
Good to meet you, Lady Sorengale. Now, we are here on some unfortunate business. That being said, I must ask, I'm curious, the guards outside with the wooden weaponry and such, I've heard tale of Copperhal's extravagant magical items. I have to wonder why the gods are equipped with wood. If I'll be
Old
blunt.
habits die hard. We've found it is easier to let the people follow their olden patterns than force them to adapt to a new world. It's all
Fair.
right.
Fair enough.
Copperhall is not often the target of attacks, even as perpetual darkness falls across the land of Arivlan. They know better than to bother us. We are neutral
why would-
players in this war.
And what is it about Copperhall that keeps it so safe?
Reputation, mostly. Even the greatest rulers are afraid of what goes on here. Before we opened trade, I suspect we were mere days from a declaration of war. But now, every nation across Arivlan is reliant on us. The web has spread quite finely this day. And she just smiles.
I just need to clarify some things with party members, or Dylan,
Yeah, of
whichever. It was stated that Duranax went through some sort of divine ascension here, correct?
Yes, this was where he became a god.
And I just need to confirm that Matthias does have an idea or know that Duranax and Cuss do not get on very.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, basically, enemies.
Yes.
Well, nevertheless, we are brought here on business of danger that is not from rulers, unfortunately. I have reason to believe that Copperhell may be subjected to some dangers in the coming times.
What kind of danger?
A powerful undead danger. One that is not very fond of the being that, had their divine ascension here. I could feel it, by the way. It makes my eyes water. So sorry if I'm not crying. It's just hard to deal with for me.
Continue.
Have you heard of a being known as the worm? Do we call him the worm that walks? That's right.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy. Okay, I just want to make sure.
No, you're right.
Have you heard of a being called the worm that walks?
I have.
I have reason to believe that in his coming, arrival, that he may appear here.
And what would make you believe such a thing?
Well, I've reviewed the situation with my companions, and they have enforced that belief.
And we should care why?
Well, I believe he'll be a threat to you all, and would likely try to, kill everybody, turn them into worm zombies, and destroy the place because of, the whole holy energy, such things.
I don't know. Copperhall is historically neutral. Maybe the worm just comes for trade.
That would be.
That would be. Go ahead.
So that would be a sight to see.
It would. Considering the circumstances, I don't know that he would be, but it would be nice to hope. Nevertheless, we, having known this, wanted to try and arrange something or figure something out with you all, as we are fierce enemies of the worm.
You offering some sort of alliance?
Yes, if you'd be welcome to it.
I told you, Copperhall does not bend the knee.
No, of course not.
Looks towards Grummery.
My king has nothing to do with this at all.
It sounds like a very convoluted way of getting us to swear allegiance to a false ruling class of this world.
I can understand your hesitations about this, considering Gremory's allegiances. But to be clear, I, at the very least, would not be here if it was because of that. I don't really like governments, period.
Valid.
So I can assure you that we are in no way trying to trick you into allegiance with Gremory's king
So
or
speak
anything else
plainly
of that
then.
sort.
What exactly do you seek?
Well, we want to kill the worm. And if he appears here, we of course wish to fight him on this ground, but we don't want, you all to be in danger. So we were trying to see what arrangement could be made in that regard, or give you due warning.
So you want us to empty the castle and let you use it as a battleground?
If you believe that be appropriate, you know your home better than anyone, so I of course am willing to hear your thoughts on the I'm not willing. That's not the word to use. I was of course looking to hear your thoughts on the matter.
I think it would do us well if the worm that walks ceased its activities upon the material plane. So to counteract your offer, I will say this. We will happily grant you our land for your enduring battle on 2 conditions.
Of course.
The first, we would like payment in advance. The head of the trade minister of the Inquisition. Second, and this one is far easier, can be done right now. Gremory over here joined me for a little experiment. I promise no harm will come to his head from anything that I do or anything that comes up out of Copperhowl, rather, I should say. We will mean him no harm.
On the one that...
I cannot say he will be unharmed, as I fear he has a... What's the word? Streak of bravado that might force him into action. But that would be his choice, of course.
Well, I can't speak for Gremory and won't, but in regards to the Inquisitor, I mean, I'm no friends of the Inquisition, but I am curious what the trade general has done to earn your ire for assassination.
The Minister of Trade...
Minister, sorry.
You're good. No, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I'll probably forget after I say it. The Minister of Trade has been attacking our caravans and stealing artifacts. Enough that normally it would go unnoticed, but on our last shipment, he took every single weapon we had painstakingly crafted. The people of the Emerald Court needed those weapons to fight back against the beasts of the night, and now they are defenseless. And also they could arm their saints and fuse them into their bodies? Can't say I approve of that.
Do you know if the shipment has been made use of already? Could it be recovered?
I don't know. We don't track them.
Well, like I said, we are no friends of the Inquisition, so if you know perhaps where we could find the trade minister, we could expedite that process. And if we find that shipment of weapons, we could do our best to get it back to you as well.
Again, I can't say that I know where. But that would be on you to find out. It feels like a fair deal.
I wouldn't disagree. Just for the sake of, making sure it gets done, do you have an idea of where to start in order for finding him?
She nods. I assume you'd have to go to Terranmore. I doubt the trade minister the Minister of Trade leaves their HQ very much.
Fair enough.
He seems like a very introverted sort. Could be a real simple in and out. and bring his head. Or
And do
even
you
better
know
yet, bring him
where-
alive? Of course.
Alive.
If
Alive?
You could. You don't have to, but if you manage to find a way to smuggle the living minister here, we can make the deal even greater.
Consider that. Do you know where it was that your caravan was attacked?
She nods, right on the cusp of the Emerald of the court of the Emerald Queen. Basically, between Dranyarax and Turinmore. Never before were our carriages so manhandled. Our gods are mighty, but they're not that mighty. There were no casualties, though, to their credit. Perhaps they're learning about the value of a life. Right.
Well, for the trade minister at the very least, I can speak to, us having no problems in taking that guy out.
Are you saying you have a problem with the other part of our deal?
Oh no, I just can't speak for Gremory.
I accept that deal. On my end.
You don't even want to know what the experiment is?
I figured you wouldn't be willing to say until we agreed.
I would have told you if you had asked. I told you. I'm being very honest.
How long would this experiment be?
Oh, we'll do it right now. Take me a moment.
Well, like actual like minute or like hour breakdown, because if by my approximation, how much time do we have left?
Probably about 10 minutes.
We have about 10 minutes left here before we're whisked
that is
away.
plenty of time.
Okay, perfect.
Let's begin.
She nods. She walks towards a nearby wall. She snaps her fingers. You see the wall slides down as there now sits a single jet black doorway made of a strange wood like you've never seen before.
Interesting.
She goes, the experiment's simple. You hold on to this rope, step through the door, tie it off somewhere on the other side, walk back holding the rope, and let us know what you've seen.
That's it?
What, did you think I was going to kill you or something? Or cut off parts of your fingers? Please, Gremory. Not everyone is as brutal as your king. And I don't mean that as an insult. More of a compliment, really. It's no surprise that they've ruled as long as they have. That grooming process is pretty strict, to say the least.
We'll just tie it off.
Hold onto the rope, climb through, tie it off onto something or another. I'll be honest, we're not sure where it leads. But as long as you keep hold of the rope, and she looks towards Matthias, your big, strong friend here will hold the door open to make sure it doesn't randomly snap shut on you. Right, Matthias?
Oh.
With your infinite muscle?
Yes. Yes, I can certainly do that. With a manifestation of my muscularity. One moment. As we're gonna use summon undead.
That's fine.
And I'm gonna tie the rope again around my
And
arm.
I'm looking for the one with the best strength score.
You want to tie the rope around yourself? What?
Yeah, I'm gonna tie the end of the rope around my arm and hold it that way.
Okay.
Don't drop it.
Sure.
Level. 1 second. I'm looking at what I can summon. Oh, good. Yeah, I'll summon a Tyrannosaurus skeleton that'll hold the door open with its mouth.
That's beautiful.
If that's allowed.
Of course.
If it could even fit in here,
Yeah, that's fine. It's a giant throne room. Like, you have plenty of space.
Perfect, because we've used the Tyrannosaurus skeleton before, and I just want to say, beautiful token.
Whoa, it's Ben.
He's got a plus, A +7 to
Nice.
strength.
That's pretty good, yeah.
+22 to athletics.
Okay.
Jeez.
Gremory, you open the door.
Yes.
You step through.
Into the abyss, yes.
As you do, I need a reflex save immediately.
Yep.
Do you want to keep that?
No, I'll re-hero point it.
Okay.
That's not much better.
Gremory, as you run through, you are trampled by horses on a carriage. Knocked to the floor, you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. The carriage immediately stops as a drow woman steps out, looking at you. She goes, "Oh my, I am dreadfully sorry. Are you all right?" She looks
I'm
like
fine.
this, Gremory. I posted in Discord.
I've had worse.
Ah, I'm dreadfully sorry. Please watch where you're going, good sir. I don't want to spill your blood upon these hallowed streets. As the
My
she climbs back into the carriage, and it is off. As your eyes adjust, you look out and about, and you can see hundreds, if not thousands, of doorways. Portals to other worlds, just like this. A city spiraling out farther than the eye could see, in strange, almost otherworldly formations. I'm looking for it. Here we go, I found it. The city looks something like this. I'm not going to put it on Foundry, but I'll post it in Discord.
Ooh.
You see, staring out at this strange city that seems to stretch on. It is both more technologically advanced than anything you've ever seen, Gremory, but at the same time, there's more magic here, just ambient magic in the air. You hear a loud howl, like that of a coyote, followed by, "Hey, suit guy, think quick!"
I'll spin around.
As you do, someone throws something at you. Would you like to give me a fortitude save, please, as you catch it? Or are you going to let it drop? Up to you.
Yep, I'll get you.
Okay. You catch it. It does drop you to your knees. Buddy, you rolled a 4, a 5,
Yep.
and a 3. You're going to take another 3 bludgeoning damage as you fucking crash to the floor again. The floors are paved, and it kind of hurts your knees a little bit. As you find yourself holding what looks like a large, pulsing purple egg. You hear from above, from one of the many spirals of the city, "You hold on to that! Don't let the bad guys get it! I'm trusting you!"
What?
Whoever threw it is
I
gone.
trusted you.
Man, Rhode Island's weird.
But as you're looking, you can see a banister to pull back. At the same time, Fia has a pocket watch. 30 minutes have passed, Fia. As you look at the board, Gremory's miniature is gone.
Fia looks at the party. She has been summoning trees this nonstop and has looked at the party. Like, look at that, the kind of things ringed.
Matthias is still there.
I think we just bring back Matthias and he'll explain.
Wait, no. What if we wait till Gremory comes back?
What if he just never comes back? And then
He's
we
not
leave
coming
Matthias
back.
there, and then
We-
Matthias gets stabbed to death.
What if
Must
we
be
wait?
dead.
Let's wait 5 more minutes, just in case Gremory comes back.
He's probably dead.
Jack.
I like to imagine Jack's like all the way at the end of like the room. He's probably
Yeah.
fucking dead.
Just slightly lean back.
Just eating the fucking grapes. He's fucking dead, guys. He's fucking
dead, guys. What?
Let him be.
Pretty obvious.
if you think 5 more minutes would be good, but I think that Matthias would be able to explain what this happened, no?
I guess so.
Besides, what if Matthias is also in trouble?
Oh, I guess that's true. Alright, yeah, she's gonna bring Matthias back.
Matthias, you return, leaving your
Do I feel it
Tyrannosaurus.
coming at all?
No, that's the problem.
But do I know it's been?
Yeah.
I probably can feel. I probably know how 10 minutes. As the minute mark, oh, I'm gonna be whisked away in a minute. You can keep the T-Rex.
Yeah, the T-Rex just goes Ben as Matthias disappears.
Hey, Matthias, what happened?
Yeah, where did the Gremory go?
Is Gremory dead?
No, why would Gremory be dead?
He's not on the, she motions to the board.
No, that's a neat. No, he's just walked into a void.
Uh-oh. Do you know how to get him back?
Sounds pretty
He's
good.
gonna come back eventually, if the Tyrannosaurus Rex does its job.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, it's a long story. Actually, no, it's not at all. We spoke to the ruler of Copperhell, and one of the parts of the arrangement for using the castle was that Gremory had to do some sort of strange experiment.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so they're open to it.
More than open to it. They're excited about it. As long as we kill the Minister of Trade of the Inquisition and bring the head to the ruler.
Oh, I would love to do that.
This is just a
Yeah, no,
win-win.
I didn't think I should speak for everyone, but I thought people would be thrilled about doing that. So
Yeah.
she did say that if we bring them back alive, it would be an even more tantalizing offer that she would have.
I mean, we're not good at doing that, but we can try.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Might as well.
Excellent work, Matthias.
I guess we'll just wait for Gremory to come back out to appear back on the board.
Yeah, one day.
Yeah, did they? All right. Did they say where this minister was?
Terranmore was where they said the best guess was. Is that the correct name?
Turnmore, yeah, it's the Inquisitor city though.
Yeah.
It's more than just the Inquisitors are there. Like their HQ is.
No,
there.
yeah.
It's still just a regular, one of the nations of Arvlon.
Well, it was said that he's not exactly the most outdoorsy type, a bit of an introvert, so she believes that he's likely not leaving their home base in Terranmore.
Ooh, so we have to raid the home base of Terranmore.
There was also, the reason why she wants him dead is because they stole items that were meant for the Emerald... I'm going to say Enclave, and I know that's not correct.
That's fair. It's the Court of the Emerald Queen. So
Court of the Emerald Cream, sorry.
No. You are pretty
That's
much correct anyway.
No, that's not Forrest's people.
No.
Forrest is the Frost people.
Yes.
Yeah, for Frost.
The Court of the Emerald Queen, they were bringing weapons to them, and they stole those.
They stole from the fuzzy animal people.
They did. They took the weapons.
That's fucked up.
If we can recover the weapons, we could get them back to Copperhell. Yeah, she seemed very nice.
That's nice.
Didn't really like didn't really like Gremory's king. Said she would kill Gremory if he was there on her orders.
It'd be bad to kill Gremory, but kind of fair. The king. I mean, it's kind of nice, but trying to take over all.
No, she was apparently they've been trying to assassinate the Copperhell rulers for a while to gain control over it.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, like I said, I said this, but there's nothing more embarrassing than failed assassination attempts on a political opponent.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't succeed, it's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
You kind of have to do it once to try and
I don't
get
know
multiple
what type
times.
of organization would continue to try to assassinate someone and fail all the time, but
Yeah. I mean, okay, it is kind of nice to be able to kind of be rude about the queen, about his queen, about the king, without having to be
I do when he's here anyway.
Yeah, but I just don't do it because he's kind of had a rough few days. I kind of feel bad for him.
I feel bad for him if he wasn't so giddy about killing certain people.
Fair. I'm surprised he didn't kill them, I'll be honest.
No, he was in a good mood.
He's there by himself now.
I'm sure he'll be fine. The
Well,
Tyrannosaur is there to watch him.
surely he's gonna be fine.
Toodaloo, toodaloo.
We cut back to Gremory.
Stabbing the shit out of him.
Holding this weird egg in this strange otherworldly city. What are we doing, Gremory?
I'm gonna put the weird egg thing in my bag.
Sure.
Just for now, I'm not hoarding it. I think I'll try to find something to tie this rope off to.
Sure. You could find, I don't know, another door or a banister, whatever you want to find. It's a city. There's lots of things.
I'm tied off to a banister.
Sure. As you do have to let go of the rope for that split second.
Yep.
And you feel the door begin to shut. Mr. Tyrannosaurus Ben, can I get an athletics check, please?
He just said BRB.
Oh, he has to order Chinese food. I will roll for Ben.
What?
Ben, no!
Ben hates Robert, confirmed.
Yeah, he told me that actually.
Gremory, you hear a shout. Oh, Gremory, better hurry up. The door's closing.
I'm gonna grab the rope and start running back.
Let me get in acrobatics or athletics, your choice, Gremory.
I shall choose athletics. 33.
It's a good roll. You make a run, slamming through the door, right as Tyrannosaurus Ben goes, I can't grip it anymore, as the door slams shut.
Why does he talk?
Because he's Ben.
Well, that was terrifying.
The queen looks at you. It was that scary?
The run back. That was scary.
Ah! So what did you see?
Saw a city.
A city?
It's like nothing I've seen before.
What kind of city?
The city itself was more well developed than ours. And the magic. I could feel it against my skin.
Did you see anybody, like people? Or was it an abandoned city?
No, those people. I only saw two. A carriage driver and, well, I didn't really see the second one. Well, like, got hit by them. Well, she both of them, actually.
Huh.
I was run over by a carriage. It's a new one.
And you don't know where you went?
The only other place I know of outside of Arvlon was a place called Rhode Island. So that may have been it.
You found Rhode Island.
Well, it had a lot of roads. I'm assuming that's Rhode Island. But I can't make promises.
Shrugs. I mean, your guess is as good as mine. She walks up to the door. The rope sort of cut through it. As she taps a button on the side, the door shrinks down to a small, pocket-sized little door. She holds it out to you.
What's this?
We have more of them. They all lead to the same place. Since you were so kind as to explore this one for us, considering it a peace offering for you and your king. While Copperhowl does not bend the knee, they do certainly look like a better choice than bowing beneath the darkness. Your friend's gone, by the way. She points to where Matthias was standing and is no longer.
How long was I in there?
I don't know. I wasn't timing you. Maybe a couple of minutes.
Oh, thank God. I thank you for your generosity, Lady Sorrengale.
Of course. A gift is just that. And don't forget, if you return with the trade minister or his head, the deal will still be on. And Garros, Fia, and the rest of you see Grumry's token reappear on the map.
Yeah, Fia grabs him. She's just gonna hold him up for a little bit, for like a few seconds before placing him down, just because she wants to see what happens.
Nothing happens.
Do you think something would happen if as she places him down? Do you think something would happen if we placed him off the map?
I wouldn't tempt it.
I don't want to either. What if he gets like placed into like a different dimension?
That would be really bad.
Free.
Yeah, I think we kind of need to. I really want to kill this worm before we start sending people to different dimensions.
Yeah. We can do that afterwards. She places Grumry back down and onto the where we are.
Oh, I'm back.
Welcome back.
You can never believe it. I found Rhode Island.
But you did?
I'm pretty sure.
Dylan, is it just us figures on the map, or like there are like extended party members also?
What do you
on
mean
the
by
map?
extended party members?
Does Fair and no one show up on the map?
Theron no one did not bleed into the pot, into
But
the
he's
map.
like an honor.
If we make him bleed into the pot, he would? Oh my god.
Yes!
Oh no.
Begrudgingly, I say yes.
Oh,
Can I
no.
press the intercom button and
No.
ask him to come in?
Yeah, of course.
Fair and no one, please report to the war room.
Theron no one, please report to the worm that walks.
So, like, what did you see there, Grumry?
It's like nothing I've seen before.
Okay, but like, what was it?
The city itself was a marvel to look at, and the magic there. I could feel it brush against my skin.
Can you take us back, or is that like a no?
Oh my god! We have lost Matthias.
Wait, what?
His computer blue screen to death.
Wow.
No.
It's because he has too many tabs open.
Wait, we
okay,
can
honestly,
literally,
yeah.
we can literally see it in the chat. Bad, sorry. Oh no. We can, oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest, that's not that bad. I have a lot more tabs.
No, you don't.
Don't
Oh, I
talk
do.
to me.
Robert.
Oh, Minotaur.
Robert.
Jeez, you have more tabs than that?
Robert. Robert. I'm trying not to hate you.
I periodically clean them all out. I get new tabs. That's my problem.
Oh, come on, man. You gotta organize them into groups like I do.
They are kind of.
Oh, yeah, you don't have 10 workspaces like I do. Each with 30 tabs.
But I'll hold up the door.
Oh, we got stuff.
Yeah,
He holds up a little miniature door.
Oh, that's so adorable.
Oh,
they have countless doors at Copperhell, apparently. They all
Whoa.
lead to the same place.
Is that all you got?
Well, yes.
Oh, cool.
is it possible to seal these doors? Because we don't want the worm escaping.
I don't know.
I guess that is what we'll ask when we get there.
Yeah, that'd be a bad thing if he just escaped to Rhode Island.
I didn't want to demand or ask too much because the way the political situation is.
Yeah.
It's completely fair. I am proud of you for being such a good asset in this mission.
I forgot. I put my bag on the table. I pull out the egg.
Does it,
Oh, the other one?
Yeah, this was thrown at me.
does it look draconic in nature?
The egg? Or
Yeah.
The door?
Egg?
Of course it does.
Fia looks Oh my god, is that another dragon egg?
Yeah. They threw it at me.
Oh,
Maybe the dragons are more.
I don't.
I was also run over by a carriage.
Oh. So you're gonna like
Right.
give? Are you okay?
Yeah, the armor kept most of the impact away. This armor is lovely.
Okay, that's good. Are you like? Huh. So you now have like so you now have a dragon egg? Is everyone just gonna get a dragon egg? When is I gonna get? When am I gonna get a dragon egg?
I think you could have one of mine.
That'd be. Wow, what if we all get our own dragons? That'd be kind of cool.
I mean, technically they're all people.
Yeah, they are
I
people.
will
I
not
forget.
have one. But
Yeah. Are you gonna give that dragon egg to your king? Are you gonna have like a good personal dragon of your kingdom?
I don't think so.
That's good.
Atta boy.
That was worried.
You earned it.
a little tip for you.
Like I said, these not just things of people. It's I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying. You know,
From Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
That's crazy. You saw Rhode Island, and I never thought we'd actually go there.
Who's holding the egg currently?
The new one? The new one I
The
am.
new one. Gremory, give me a will save, please.
Oh,
If it blows up and kills you. What?
39.
Not everything's out to get him. He's not Vanitas. Vanitas, everything's out to get him.
Cruel.
I miss Vanitas.
I'm missing this. Would you roll? I'm sorry. 39.
39.
Good roll. Good roll. Good roll.
Will says what they can do.
As you're holding the egg, you feel a psychic intrusion on your mind.
Like that.
No! Not like that at all!
Sorry.
It's attacking me.
A psychic intrusion, followed by... Hello there. I'm just trying to get a read of who you are. Please allow this to go through.
I will let the walls down.
Garros hunters.
Oh no, it's the Garros angle. We didn't think about that.
I'm in control now.
I am everyone.
I am Garbos.
Yeah, I'll let them in.
As you do, you see a figure. Oops, I put something in the wrong folder. 1 second. I'll just put it in Discord for now. You see a figure that looks like this.
Oh.
The figure looks towards you, Gremory. Yes, Yuka? Are you okay, buddy?
1 second. Just keep talking.
Okay. The figure looks towards you, studying you up and down. Huh. You're a lot smaller than I expected.
I mean,
Yeah, I was about to say.
I believe I'm average height. My species, my kind.
Are you?
Uh,
I guess on the frontier
actually-
people grow bigger. Well, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Gremory, was it?
Yes.
It is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Illyria. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you, well, before the night is through, will face a grand betrayal.
Yeah, we've been preparing for that for a while.
Good. Cling well to those who have hatched. Others soon will do so also. Before the week is out, 6 lights will be restored to this world. I eagerly await that day. And the vision ends.
Can I get the spelling of the name, please?
No.
Of course. Ileria. I'll type it in Foundry.
Oh, I missed it.
Hmm.
There we go. I'll hold up the egg. I was just told to prepare for the grand betrayal. So, I guess everyone knows about this.
Why does everyone know about this?
I don't know.
Why does everybody want us?
Probably because we're like a pretty big deal.
That's true.
Jack, why are you surrounded by trees?
Fia kept growing them, and I was too lazy to move.
Fair.
Classic Fia Jack mess around.
I got bored.
Matthias, have you explained to him about the Inquisitor?
He's not here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he is here.
What do you mean? I typed that I was back.
He's been back.
Bro, I don't read chat.
It's okay. As you say, there's so many trees. He has been busy.
Oh my god, I just zoomed out.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, that's what I figured. No one was zoomed out enough to see them.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh no, I could see them.
What was I saying? Somebody was saying something. I got distracted by the trees. I'm sorry.
I don't remember.
Gremlin was saying
Matthias,
something.
did you tell them?
Oh yeah, did you tell him about the Inquisitor?
Yes, of course. We're thrilled to do it.
Alright, well. All's well that ends well. I'm glad nothing bad happened. Too bad happened to you guys.
So it seems like that's our decision. That's where we're going to be, fighting him.
Unless anyone else has any problems, we just need to figure out a way to make sure he doesn't escape through these doors.
Locked,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. I'm sure we can speak to the ruler to figure out something like that.
At the same time.
Does anyone?
Sorry. Go ahead. If you have something
Oh,
important.
you go.
You sure?
Yeah.
At the same time as you say this, there comes a knock at the doors. You hear a voice very loud. Excuse me, heroes, but do you mind if we walk in?
Does this sound like the heroes of old?
You could hear the voice of Lancel Dumaine.
Come in.
This is much your home as it ours.
No, it's not.
As you say this, you see 3 figures walk in. The middle figure, Cyric, goes, "Up! You heard him, Lancel! We can have this place. We live here now." As the 3 figures walk up, they go,
I recognize Cyric.
"Oh yeah, 100%." You see, he has in his arms what looks like a second suit on a hanger. He goes, "Ah, my good friend Philip! Look what I've brought you. I do hope it fits."
You've misunderstood me. I want your suit. As Garrow stands up from his chair.
Jack stands up too because he feels something brewing.
The man sighs and goes, "Well, I'm not one to strip naked in front of company, but if you insist," he takes his suit off. Here you go. He's just standing there in his underwear.
A tree fucking appears right in front of him, right as he's starting to take his clothes off, kind of like block the view.
Good. Now that is done and taken care of, we have important business to discuss, I assume.
Can he put his clothes back on?
No!
You heard the boss, Fia. You heard the boss. Don't worry. I'll walk with the tree. As he grabs the tree and starts walking with it.
The tree screams in pain. It is scared.
You see, the three figures look around, seeing there's only 2 chairs. As immediately, this tree bursts into flames. As a mummy man takes the seat.
Oh yeah, sure.
At the same time, Lancel walks around, looks at Jack surrounded by trees. Because Jack stands, he can't go anywhere, because he's trapped in tree prison. Goes, "You lot are very strange." As he just bends the tree down and sits on top of it.
Oh, thank you.
And
It's rough, dude.
the 3 figures look towards you all. And look towards between each other. And Lancel looks towards the strange mummy man who, for some reason, the token doesn't really depict what he looks like. You know, there's no bandages and mummification upon him that's missing. But one day I'll learn Photoshop and Jake will get pissed.
I would be impressed if anything.
Photoshop bandages on him?
If you could Photoshop that guy to look like a mummy, then yeah, man.
You're fucking sick.
God, I wonder who that guy could be.
But, well, you guys met him.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Loose Fist looks out towards all of you.
Been twice in this game,
Yeah.
actually. Because last time...
Waves a little bit. And looks towards Lance and goes, "So do I get to deliver the bad news, or are you going to do it?" You just hear Lancel sigh deeply.
Is it about a betrayer?
And
Are you betraying us?
No, and if I was, I probably wouldn't tell you until it was too late, and shut up. No. More important than that. Well, you lot sat up here and... Oh, this is a cool map. What are you doing with this? As he reaches over and picks up the Gremory token and places it somewhere randomly on the map. As Gremory disappears. I love that. What happens if we do this? As he picks up the Gremory token and starts juggling it.
I don't think anything happens.
Gremory, I need a fortitude save.
Oh no.
I am cradling the egg
Oh,
on
nice.
against
Good
my
roll.
chest.
Gremory, give me a D100 roll. Let's see where you wind up. Ooh,
That was so close.
that's not good.
Sotnos' ship was so close.
That's not good, Gremory. That's not good.
It's okay. It's fine.
Gremory, you find yourself in a strange deserty city. As you appear, you can see the city has fallen to ruin. There are craters that look like, well, meteor strikes from the sky. As strange, starving people eat the bodies of other people who are still alive, screaming as they are being eaten alive. They turn towards you and go, "Fresh flesh!" and start running towards you.
I book in, trying to find high ground.
Yeah, as you start running through the ruins of Madrinosai. Is anybody telling Lucifer to put Gremory down?
Yeah, it's like, please put our friend down. Where'd you even put him?
That is a terrible idea. And Garrus will try to use his impeccable strength to grab the figurine.
Sure, you could have it, I'm just having fun. I know you don't understand what fun is, it's alright.
What's Madrinosai again?
Madrinosai was the desert city of scholars. A meteorite fell on it.
Oh, that is not good.
Damn, everything bad happens to the desert.
there's a reason for it. I'll tell you after game. Anyway. As Gourmet reappears, as I assume you guys put him back. Lucius goes,
Yeah.
While you lot were up here playing with your little map and throwing people all over, the 6 of us went exploring. See, we had...
6?
He nods. He goes, the others are busy doing whatever it is they do. You know how those robots are. They're all, ha-ha, jack me off, ha-ha, ha-ha. You know, you've met him.
What?
What?
Huh?
You met him.
What
You
are the
don't-
robots saying?
You don't remember Jack? Jack Mehoff?
Oh.
You met him. You don't remember?
All right, you were saying.
Jack Ironhide?
I've never heard that name in my life. Next you'll say I'm some sort of mummy lord.
So Jack.
Those don't exist.
Yeah,
Not anymore.
I don't remember who saw through the disguise. It might have been Amari.
I think so.
But anyway, where was I? Where are my manners? Yes. So the 6 of us, we went exploring, trying to figure something out, and, well, the worst case scenario has come true. I mean, we guessed it, but truly fantastic. Not saying you all have to sort it out, but might be a problem for you as you go about your little crusade.
We're gonna have to sort it out.
No, I don't think so. I think it's for the next generation of heroes, but it might cause some complications. But we also have good news, right? As Lancel nods, goes, yes,
You
Wait,
didn't tell us the bad news.
I just
tell us
did.
the bad news first.
What do you
Oh.
mean? I just
what?
did, the man says.
Oh.
Our hypothesis was true.
Yeah, but what hypothesis?
Oh, of course, I forgot you're not privy to our information. You little novice heroes, you little baboos.
You just dropped me in a hostile city.
And
God, it was bad there.
he looks towards Garrus. No, I'm sorry, he doesn't look towards. He looks towards Jack and goes, does this man whine all the time?
Sometimes he's too depressed to speak. Pretty quiet
I
then.
miss all the fun, damn.
The man was too shocked to speak.
No, well, so, I'm sure you all know of the great evil Tharizdun, the chained guard, all that?
Kind of.
Mhm.
Sure, of course. Well, what if we told you that it turns out there are not like 1 or 2 or 3 or more like 19 more of him?
What if indeed?
What if
Yeah,
indeed?
what
right?
if?
Wouldn't that be crazy?
19 Tharizdun's? I thought there were 1, and you killed them.
Who told you that?
Wait, didn't we know that?
He told me.
Yeah, wait, yeah, he told us.
But I don't think Fia. Yeah, no, Fia did tell us.
Yeah.
Who told you that?
Did we tell? I don't think we told Gregory.
I don't think so.
I think this is the first time Gregory is learning this.
Doesn't matter. Whoever told you that, we'll deal with that later. No, it's not 19 more Tharizdun's, more like his 19 brothers and sisters. Does that make more sense?
No.
Like the elementals?
No.
Siblings?
No, not really. I'm trying to, give an example that makes sense to you.
Is it like a break a glass window and you get a bunch of glass window shards now thing? With Tharizdun being the window and the 19 being the shards?
No. I think it's more... So, you'll have to take this with a grain of salt. I don't really think very much of the gods. I haven't for a long time. So you take your pantheon, right? Arvlon has gods, right?
Uh-huh.
Something
Yeah,
like
unfortunately.
Sometimes.
that. Something, right, exactly. Something like that.
One's right here.
Congratulations. Would you like a Burger King crown? I heard they sell them at Rhode Island.
The hell's
Who is
Burger
the
King?
Burger King?
Oh, you'll love it. You'll love Burger King.
That's the
You've
exact
been
way
to
that
Rhode
comes out of
Island?
Garrus's name.
Rhode Island.
Who hasn't?
The only noise that comes out of Garrus is...
That's a crazy Lucifus lore revelation. Lucifus has been to Burger King in Rhode Island?
He loved it.
Second only to McDonald's now.
He probably got the chicken fries.
Definitely got the chicken fries.
That's what I would get.
But what was I saying? No, so you take your pantheon of gods, and as you know, there are those who came before them, right? The old gods. Self-explanatory, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what if those old gods had old gods?
That
Yeah,
sounds
good.
convoluted.
What if? I mean, what if those old
Something
gods,
like
old
that,
gods
right?
had old gods?
Exactly, so you're getting the idea. And what if they were, say, slumbering for, I don't know, 3,000 years, and what if somebody caused them to wake up, like some sort of draconic spell falling away, and the dragons lied and hid the evidence beneath Elavanis, and then we, the heroes of legend, came here for a party, and then Jack said he felt a source of magic, and we went to investigate, and we found out that they are indeed waking up.
Where did they originate? How old are they? Or are they like?
Not as old as us, but, well, for some of them, I don't know. They're all varying powers. I think on the scale of 1 to 20, counting Tharizdun 20, Tharizdun is like number 2. Then there's the one above it that we don't talk about, because if we talk about it, Lancel's going to cry, and then so on and so forth.
Oh, okay. I was worried.
Wait, so is
the
this
other
your
things.
problem, or is this?
No, it's your
Did
problem.
you-
I mean, it's the world's
You
problem.
guys bring this out. Wait, who caused this? I'm confused.
The dragons, he says again. I thought that was clear.
Mo-
The dragons.
Most things I feel like are caused by them.
The dragons put the world into a state of suspended animation for 1,000 years. A spell that they likely thought they'd just redo after 1,000 years. You know, keep the magic flowing type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems that the dragons aren't around anymore. It reminds me of Erebor. There's no dragons there. If you ever go there, you definitely don't see the dragons. And it seems that certain beings are waking up after these thousands years of slumber. And I feel like it was always an inevitable, because we never really discovered where Tharizdun came from. Like, sure, he's an elemental prince, chained god, chaos. The heroes of old, all they really talked about was, it was the Dark Ages. They don't really talk to me. They talk to Lancel sometimes, but even he doesn't like to talk to me. He says I'm too, what was the word?
Garrus
Powerful. He looks towards you. Yes.
No, this wasn't for you. This was for the rest of the party. Do you
Yes.
think this is what Fia found it in nowhere?
Oh yeah, she's gonna use prestidigitation to make a picture of the guy. Is this kind of what it is? He said he was from.
I've never seen anything like that before, but it could be. I don't really know.
Called himself a lord of light, like a god of light, and was eating babies, not babies, kids.
He was eating kids. Well, kids are a part of a balanced diet.
Fia glares.
Does anybody else have any information?
We may have found a place to fight Koss.
Oh,
would
no,
you
I
like the
meant-
good news then?
Yes,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you in the back, and Garrus just point at just in the back of the room, not even at anybody else.
Lancel clears his throat very loudly as Lucius goes quiet. He goes, "No, of course. I told you we were here to talk strategy and tactics, and so we have. I do come bearing good news. There is a way to stop Cuss once and for all."
Yeah, we're going to hit it really hard.
Well,
Wait, we didn't know there was.
I mean, I don't know what you thought you were going to do.
Hit it till it died.
Just
it
kill
till
him, I
died.
thought, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Till it died.
okay, kill him.
Lancel, she goes, "God, you really are. Never mind. He's undead. He'd just be reborn eventually. That's what I was rather getting at. We've discovered through research left behind by your predecessors here in Elavanis that amulet you hold, as he pointed. I think Jack has it still?
Yes.
Yeah, Jack's
he
he's
points-
your hero.
He points
Yep.
towards Jack. Its true nature, not only does it give weakness to the worm that walks, if you manage to link it around his neck, it removes his pseudo-immortality. Cuss is not a god, he is a god adjacent, born of foul rituals done by the Reverend Sylvan on the frontier aeons ago, and stuck in a perpetual state, a cycle of rebirth of the end. But you done?
Roll credits.
Yeah, come on, Chris. That was disruptive.
You done, Chris?
Fucked up, Chris.
But
Eros would never do that.
if you can get the amulet around his neck and get it to stay. Well,
Oh, that is quite ironic. It is like the opposite of the first fight we had.
you'd turn him mortal. You could kill him once and for all. And on that note, that is the other batch of good news. As he whistles, and that strange vampire woman from before comes walking out with a figure gagged and bound.
Bro, can we just say she looks comfy as fuck? She looks like she's like,
Yeah, it's a good token, right? I like it.
yeah, no, I'm just saying, she looks like,
It's a nice,
Dress
like,
for
yeah,
comfort.
exactly.
Very erasable.
I promise, Chris, that I wouldn't. I promise.
But that's the beautiful things about promises.
They're
meant to be broken.
The bound and tied figure looks like this. And Lanza goes, "We found the worm's prior host, or hostess, I guess, in this situation. Heroes of Elavanis, I present to you Lady Maeve, she who, well, for lack of a better term, birthed this threat to your world. She was the first one taken, and discarded for the Starcaller's body. But if there's weaknesses or tactics to garner, her mind is still hers. Whatever powers she had as the host of the worm, some foul mind magics. I'm not a fan of them, but it seems it was enough to keep her sanity. Of course, she doesn't like us very much. When we found her, she took one look at me and said something about my dear good friend Sahabi, and I almost punched her head off.
well, we are lucky we have a master of interrogation on our team.
Well, I'll leave that to you all, of course. This is your council, your war room, but consider this a gift from one generation to the next. While we are not able to interfere, we certainly can help where we can. And for now, we will continue our tracking of the 19. If more than one awaken, we will be certain to let you know. But be careful, heroes. It feels with each passing moment, Arvlon travels along a doomed calendar. The frontier is a land vast and unexplored even for heroes of our nature. We're headed there next. A crusade against the great evil. A form of evil incarnate. And perhaps when your deeds are done here, you may join us and continue along the path of heroism that is available to you. But know, heroes, know this and know it proud. You have done what few others can. If nothing else, you have proven yourselves for the history books. Even if Arvlon is not to survive, I will make sure that your names are etched throughout all stories, that the bards sing tales of you, even when your children's children's children are long dead and buried. You shall not be forgotten. Now, and he looks at Lucius, he looks at Cyric, he goes, "You are going to put clothes on now, or I'm going to kill you." And Cyric just looks towards you, Garros. He goes, "Well, you want my suit, don't you? Here you go."
That is for my friend from Rhode Island.
It's the second time I've heard Rhode Island today, says Lancel. "I'm going to kill something." And the three of them
He's very violent.
quietly march out. As they do, Lucius nods and goes, "See, he's the bad guy." As they leave, leaving you with your strange bound woman, who is deeply unconscious at the moment. But the
That
floor
was
is yours,
weird.
all.
Alright. What the hell are we doing? We need information on this desert town and an approach on how to, I guess, question this unconscious woman. Anybody have any ideas?
You can dunk her head in water until she's not unconscious.
True.
That would make that's. I mean, that's not exactly how it works, but I.
Gorme, you are the expert here. Would you like to tell us what we should do?
Don't know if I should.
Why?
Just don't.
Are you concerned that it is too much?
A bit, yes.
What if we do like good assassin, good vampire, bad assassin?
But I don't know how to answer that question.
Like you're like the bad guy, and like you do all your messed up interrogation tactics, but then Matthias is like, "Oh no, it is okay."
I'm gonna be honest, Garrus. Out of the two of us, I think Matthias wouldn't carry the way. I mean that by acting, I don't think you care that much.
No, I know, but I feel like you play the role of the messed up guy a little bit better.
I mean, Rawl?
Shh, we're being nice.
I mean, we're all kind of messed up in our own different ways. It's like not to be rude.
All right. Well, I would need to research. Terramore, right?
Yeah,
Turin
yes.
more.
Yes.
Not Terranmore. Turin. T-U-R-E-N.
Terranmore.
Yes. Sorry. I apologize.
No, you're good.
That's
You're
not as me being a
Turn
child.
to the moor.
Turn me more.
Turn me more.
Yeah.
This is a good idea. If do we have somebody who like actually scout, because we'll need to know like fortifications and defenses and stuff like that.
That could turn into a bat.
Gremory, you would know. You don't have to roll or anything just because of your position in Arvlon. Terranmore is the technological nation of Arvlon. It is probably as advanced as it comes. It's full of artificers and whatnot. There's magic, of course, because there's magic everywhere. You know, there wouldn't not be magic in the world. However, the Inquisition would be a very small section of Terranmore. It's sanctioned by the nation, but they're not the majority by any measure.
Yeah, it's just a sector of the government, basically. At that
Pretty
point.
much, yes. Just to give you a better understanding or to share information that you feel like sharing, you know.
Yeah.
I understand that the world information isn't the most combust or compact, so we haven't had a game that actually went to turn more yet, and I tend to put more detail into stuff when people are actually actively going there. That's more of a Dylan as a DM is lazy thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be generally safe for those of us who are not known by face.
Are we all known? Wait, no, only Gareth's known by face, right? And you. She points to Tristan. I don't know why I did just say Grummery.
It's fine for you, either way.
She said that that was out of character. That was me. Thea just points. Because you two are the ones who are known by face. I think everyone else here is like unknown mostly, right?
Well, weren't you all, well, most of you, prisoners of the Inquisition at one point?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, we were put in their concentration camps. I don't. Would they recognize us from? Do you think the word got out of how we blew up multiple of their bases?
Well, then at that point you'd be classified as terrorists, at least for Terra and more.
I mean, yeah, we are basically terrorists at that place. I imagine. Matthias. I think Matthias is the one who would be the least known.
Well, I don't know. Yes, it is definitely not me.
Yeah, you're the defiler.
It's certainly possible.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm just good at being sneaky.
Yeah.
I am not necessarily the sneaky type.
You used to be the sneaky type.
I've been outscaled.
It's alright, it happens, man. I just get good, I guess.
No.
So, what are we doing next? What's the next plan of action right now?
I would believe it is interrogating this lady.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that she was here. Should be she's just gagged, right?
Gagged and bound.
Should I remove the gag?
Most of us gagged her. That's a little joke for my queer homies.
So true. so true, bestie. Should I ungag her? Going once, going twice. Okay, cool. She leans over, gently ungags her.
As you just almost
She
after my little bear back.
Yeah. Bro, it's crazy, dude. Having two cats is the broken strat. Well, they walk around my apartment like velociraptors.
That's what cats kind of do.
Yeah.
But it's
Yes, please use the bathroom. We just got them yesterday. So, like, they're just getting comfortable with the apartment. And
Nice.
one of them hasn't used the bathroom yet. And I'm...
Oh.
Yeah. But it seems like that's changing soon.
That's
Maya,
nice.
please, too many trees.
Maya,
it's
more trees, please.
It's not good to give me the ability to put tokens down on the field. I just do it aimlessly. It's so nice and fun.
Ooh, my foot's swelling up again.
Oh my god.
Foot is swelling?
Yeah, my ankle's swelling.
Yeah, he rolled it.
Bro, did you, like, see anybody about it? Or, like, you're just like, oh.
I've been advising it. I'm staying off of it as much as possible. That's all you can really do. It's not broken. Yeah, it's
That's
not
good.
dislocated, so.
What if you wake up, dude? Wait, you're my age, so I can. You know, you get this reference. What if you wake up and you have the big purple foot from Courage the Cowardly Dog? Meh, see, we're
Yeah,
calling the
see?
shots.
We're calling the shots now, see? Or else the old lady gets it.
Meh. In case the mechs get it. The guy threatens your Gundams.
He'd die.
Bro, he's your foot. You can't kill him.
Yeah, I can. It's called cutting it off.
Meh. How do they kill him? They like rub ointment on him, right?
Yeah, he's like a fungus. He's like a fungus. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that show
Oh
rocked.
yeah, so does his toe.
Yeah. It's Eustace's toe.
What the fuck did I come back to?
His foot is swelling up, and I said, wouldn't it be really funny if it happened, the Courage of the Cowardly Dog thing happened to him?
Why are you so mean to this guy?
Not mean. He liked it. You thought that was funny,
I
right?
get the reference. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Anyway.
You're bugging, bro.
As you ungag, oh, there's more trees.
Yeah.
I got bored.
As you ungag this person, she immediately looks at you, Fia, and spits. More worm apologists. What do you people even want?
What?
Worm apologist, is that a people like a group? Like is that the political position people are taking?
The only people who are interested in me are worm apologists.
Oh, we're like,
They keep trying to get closer. They need to understand their master.
We're worm accusers. We're worm.
Destroyers.
yeah, we're worm
What
foes,
exterminators? We're,
Yes.
Yeah, we're worm foes.
not worm allies.
They call us the sparrows.
Wait, that's a good name.
Worm exterminators.
Yes.
I see. Alright, I'll bite. What do you want with me then?
Want to learn more about the worm to kill it?
Yeah, we're like super close to figuring out how to kill it.
I mean, we know how to kill it. We just need to learn more about it, how to more effectively kill it.
You know it's weak to fire.
It's weak to a lot more than just that.
Wait, Garros. Oh, excuse me. Before we continue, Garros will help her to her feet and guide her to one of the chairs.
Sure, she will take a seat.
Yeah, sorry about that. We didn't even know that you existed. Our friends have a certain way of handling themselves.
Yes, they're
Who?
very boisterous.
Who's our friends?
The heroes of old that they just left.
Are they our friends?
Kind of.
Didn't the mummy guy threaten to kill me?
Everyone's threatening to kill us.
Alright,
Do you want
anyway,
to
we're
talk about
getting
the
off
worm, or
topic.
do you want to talk about your friends? The woman says.
No, sorry. We get distracted a lot. You're gonna have to get used to it.
About both.
It's an unhealthy habit to have, especially when talking life and death. You wish to talk about the worm, then ask your questions. I had
Yeah,
him
well-
in my head for the better part of 7 years.
I apologize. What's he weak to, other than fire? He said he was weak to more than that.
The
Well, let the.
one person at a time, please.
I stop.
The worm's greatest weakness is fire, but every body he takes, it has a singular weak spot. Something that, if struck, could render him immobile and stunned. Of course, finding it would be grievously guarded most of the time. But when he possessed me and I was his host, my weakness was this. As she lifts up the back of her shirt, as you can see, there's a spot on her back, like where her spine goes, where it looks like the muscles and tendons and vertebrae and all that are just twisted the wrong way. So instead of going horizontally, they're vertical. And she goes, a single strike to that spot would leave him winded and weak. Generally speaking, the worm will garb itself to prevent that. So if its weakness were on its face, for example, it would wear a mask, and so on and so forth.
Oh, it wears a mask.
Oh, bingo.
Bingo, she says, looking at you very weirdly, Garrus.
It is something the homunculuses would yell at me. You see, I was born under a mountain. I was forced to lift up boulders my entire life in the complete darkness, as these large clay homunculuses would yell at me and shout at me.
It's a long story.
I'm not sorry, but, good for you?
Anyway, the the current host does wear a mask, and it is pretty prominent.
Yeah, it's like the most prominent thing, really.
Is it a mask that covers the face entirely, or is it just covering the mouth?
She just makes a picture. She just uses prestidigitation to make a picture of how that cast look. Basically, just makes a picture of Morgan.
She nods. Oh, he's making it really easy. The mask like that, the weakness is the eyes.
The eyes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
It is how the worm enters into the body. That weak spot. So if you were to strike at it with a well-aimed blow, or honestly even just like an explosive or something chaotic, it would render him
Explosive?
inert. That is how they got it out of me the first time. Some sort of... She sort of shrugs, like a lightning sound device.
So you're saying that if we get the worm out, if we do that, we can get the worm out and save the host?
Potentially.
That is very interesting. I would like to know how you became the host in the first place.
I was once a part of a mercenary order full of heroes and do-gooders, except that when I tried to push for true good, they decided they would rather be evil. The one, and she points towards the masked figure of Morgan. He was one of them. They read from a book that destroyed a prison, letting the worm out. And when I asked them for help to break free of its affliction, when it was just beginning and I was still myself, they laughed at me and told me that I did not belong, that I was not one of them.
That is unfortunate. I am sorry that you had to go through that.
It's not as if you were there. It's not as if you were at fault.
Still, it is terrible thing to have happened to you, and you have my empathy.
Empathy does not erase the crimes done when the worm held my body. Killing it would. Now, of course,
then
I'm not asking that of you, but it would be greatly
No.
appreciated.
no, that's our plan. Don't worry.
Well, you have my full support. Again, any questions or any help I can be. I'm not much of a fighter anymore, but I shared a mind space with that creature for 7 years.
Do you know how it usually goes about trying to attack its foes? Anything in particular you should look out for?
It utilizes the body of its host to the best it can. If the host is a spellcaster, it casts spells. If the host is a weapon master, it bears weapons, and so on and so forth.
But what if it is outside of its body? Do you know anything about that?
Pure force. Bludgeoning,
have any-
destructive force.
Does it have any habits that's consistent throughout?
Greed. Greed, and it's very patronizing. It always thinks it's better. If you play to that sense of supremacy, you could very easily make use of, well, its weaknesses. Of course, it's risky. You don't want it to actually have the upper hand, just to play pretend.
Is he greedy for something specific, like gold, or
Go.
Gold matters little for a thing such as this. What he's greedy for is a new host. If you bear strange powers unlike anything he could do, well, it can do, rather, it would trade its current host in a heartbeat.
So it could try to take over us?
Correct.
How would we stop that?
I have no idea.
Would it try that at the go from the get-go, or would it only do that out of an act of desperation?
Desperation, I think.
Okay, so when we're close to killing it,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to try to take over one of our bodies, and then bad thing.
And continue the cycle, yes.
Mm-hmm. We should definitely prepare for that. I don't know how we prepare for that.
When you were the host, I assume you had come up against some sort of opposition, yes? Some sort of forces trying to fight you?
Barely.
Was there was there anything they did specifically to combat you?
They died. The only thing that truly put a stop to it was the world was sealed, and the worm couldn't use me to get out. That's when it jumped host to Morgan. Morgan had the way off of the cursed and doomed world as a star caller. Even when the others lost their powers, he retained his.
Interesting. So, he's going to try to brute force us when we expel him from Morgan.
Yeah, and try to.
I think I kind of have an idea how we should approach the first fight. We have seen that he is very skilled at swordsmanship, but that was also so many moons ago.
Mm-hmm.
I much like our chances better now,
Yeah.
but
I
When
will
should we
say
use?
it is unlikely the worm will act alone. No matter where you seek to find it, be it in its lair or if you're trying to draw it out, it will march with its chimeras.
No, we're not acting alone either. We got some allies who are going to help us with this.
Understood, I'm just simply letting you know.
No, thank you.
How large is he in his base form?
Yes.
Understood.
Fair.
It doesn't have... It is a mass of worms. It can be 500 feet large, it could be 10 feet large, it could be 1 foot large. It moves as it likes, I guess, I would say.
when you were its host, did it share any thoughts with you? Could you feel what it felt, hear what it thought?
I could only hear what it wanted me to hear, but I could feel its hunger, its rage, its thirst, its desire to claim the world.
Did it not feel fear at all?
Never in life. You don't understand the world that we were, the Zerth, the land that was. It was, well... And she sort of, half shrugs. The heroes that were there were easily corruptible.
So it sounds like this was a very...
I wish I could speak better, as they were my compatriots, but even the greatest of them, there were I don't know if you've ever heard of it. 9 legendary orders meant to stomp out evil. Oaths were sworn by this mercenary organization. Yet when the going got tough, they got going. They broke their oaths, killed their bonds, and left that world to die.
Are they out? Oh, you probably don't know if they are around Orphan.
I've been on Arvlan for a short while. I know 2 still stand. The representatives of the Fae, Dara Cianodel and Vitali Velatras.
Do you think they would have any interest in fighting this worm?
Yes. Do I think they'd be worthwhile allies for you? No. I think, in fact, if they were to see their sworn brother, they would be more likely to falter in the moment when you must do the unspeakable. It's like if you had to, and she looks around, it'll be like if you had to kill Fia because she turned, Garros. I think you would hesitate, at least in the moment. No?
I understand.
Of course, you could ask them. They would know better than I. From what I've heard, Vitali still bears the power of the Shadowbreakers somehow, though the Cianodel lost it long ago. She currently serves as a handmaiden to the one known as Adamorn, and likely is fueled by the same evil as he.
Didn't we just meet Adamorn?
Yes. You also have to remember, Adamorn and the others captured her, knocked her out, tied her up, and brought her here.
No, I know.
Tell her
I'm just saying it's kind of funny.
Because, they're like, we're the heroes. Who gives a shit? We're going to do whatever we want to do.
Yeah, fuck it. Who cares anymore?
Yeah, who cares
anymore?
Oh.
Wait. So, do you guys remember that jester? Dylan, we saw the weird jester-looking guy, right?
What jester-looking guy? That's a strange question.
Okay, I remember it was the talk. It was when we were going back in time with all this stuff. It was when seeing the post and stuff, and we saw
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
He's talking about Gendry.
The weird.
Yes, Robert?
Yes. Yeah, we're talking about Gendry when he betrayed Morgan.
Because that guy was related to Cuss in some way. It's been so long.
Yes.
Would you like me to explain again? I think Robert remembers.
Yes. The host is not Morgan. It is Gendrus.
Yeah, that's what I was remembering. Because that's what I wanted to ask.
Yes.
It was
She doesn't know that, is the obvious thing here. At some point, the host did take over Morgan. At some point, it swapped to Gendrus. Because Gendrus had something that Morgan didn't, and it's that whole playing off of that ego.
Yeah. Fia's going to make the picture of Gendrus. She doesn't know who it is, but she's going to make that picture.
I can't find the token, but yes.
And she shows it. So, I know we were preparing to look at the party. It might be a while ago that you guys might remember, but she motions to Morgan, the picture of Morgan. That's not the current host of Cuss. This is. And she holds up the picture. Where would you think... Do you know where the... So, can you tell us about this guy? And how he does this stuff?
She looks and goes, I've never seen that man before in my life.
Oh, I thought you would know him.
He still wears the mask, though, right?
Yes.
We're not crazy. Yeah, okay.
Do you think
looking for the token? I apologize.
No, you're fine.
Garrus is writing notes.
There's just pictures of rocks, the different sizes.
I'm gonna throw rocks at you, pal. How about that?
The language of the homunculi.
I'm gonna throw ladders at you.
No, I'm weak against those.
Jack, you wouldn't happen to be able to make flash bombs, would you?
Flashbangs.
I don't think that's in my repertoire.
What about pocket sand?
We literally just
You
need
just pick
a
up some
way
sand.
to get his eyes. That's a.
I mean, I've got the
Can you pour acid in his
the
eyes?
peshpeen grenade.
Yeah, can you throw peshpeens into his eyeballs?
Peshpeen might not do it, but I can make what's that old bomb called? Oh, the blind pepper bomb. Just put some pepper in the air.
Honestly,
Yeah.
not the worst idea.
Not bad. So we just have to take out his eyes.
Yeah. How do we?
So when do we want to? I was wondering about this. When are we wanting to use the big bomb? The big one.
I assume
big
he's
one.
in his actual form.
Yeah.
Um.
And we got to figure out a way to defend ourselves from being taken. Yeah, because that's gonna be. That's gonna be obvious. That's definitely gonna happen at the end, and we're gonna have to figure out a way to not have that happen.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna set myself on fire the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Amari does have the surge of separation.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
So,
I don't know if it's more of a metaphysical possession or physical possession.
and if all else fails, you can do the whole cancellation. Just
But what kind of toll will that take on Matthias?
yeah, that'd be pretty bad.
Even if it's boosted
As a
by.
reminder, if the surges get bad enough, it could just backfire and kill him instantly. Or rob him.
Yeah.
He has
Man.
to try something that would end his life.
We're gonna have to think of it how to truly not get possessed.
I think our best bet is doing the quest for the ruler of Copperhowl.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because they might have something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, I don't know.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
But at least
What
we
if
have
we
the
had-
in place.
What if we had Rhode Island carry the bomb?
I don't think he'd make it.
And then I'll detonate it when it gets to Rhode Island.
No.
Think how sweet that epilogue would be.
Just click. At least we have an idea of where to start, though.
Mm-hmm.
And while we're in Torrenmore, we could also look around. That is the most technologically advanced city.
I'll leave that up for you and Jack.
I'm honestly afraid of what Jack could find there.
I will say, Jack,
Where?
as an alchemist, you likely would have heard rumors. Terramore is an alchemist's paradise.
Sorry, I'm cutting out. Beat that.
Sorry, it's Discord. I don't know why Discord does it. You would have heard in the past that Terranmore is an alchemist's paradise.
Ooh. In what way? Like, there's a lot of reagents, or
Yes.
a lot of alchemists?
Reagents. A lot of alchemists in general. New formulas often are born there. As alchemist is the most technological class, alchemist and inventor, that is their home.
What about Artificer?
Artificer doesn't exist in this system.
No, Inventor. What about
I
Inventor?
literally said it in
Oh,
We
good.
don't like inventors.
The theory of why Discord's always messing up for you is it because you're hosting Foundry and using Discord at the same time?
No, because it's fine on Dream, so it's just Discord.
Mm.
I don't know why. Discord just doesn't like me. It's okay. Who cares? It's Garros' fault.
Jack says, I heard that place is like an alchemist's paradise. I actually would like to stop by if I could.
Well, I mean, we're going to go there and kill one of like the important people there, so
Yeah,
maybe we could do some shopping before then.
yeah, some recon,
Yeah.
I'm sure they got some cool recipes. Hey, speaking of recipes, Dylan,
Sir?
yeah, you happen to make that recipe of my radioactive stuff?
Oh, I forgot. I will put a reminder on my phone.
What if-
Roger that.
This is Chris speaking. What if we make it so our blood's radioactive, and when the worm tries to take us over, he takes damage instead?
Damn. We win the battle, but then we die of cancer.
I mean,
Or, just
Shit.
get me out, Dead Man switches.
you get possessed. All right, you get possessed. You just immediately kill yourself.
Yeah, I detonate a bomb, I planted it in your neck.
That's fucked up, dude.
It's like Suicide Squad.
You knew we're some
He's
sort of
running!
Suicide Squad.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Bro, I'm EPP.
I hear that.
Too bad.
Too bad, another 2 hours.
Back to the mines you go.
Pick up the rocks.
So what's happening?
We're just going over information we have.
We're
We know.
killing Fia.
Oh no.
She's had it too good for too long.
True.
How
True.
about,
True.
talk about exploring Turin more.
Mm-hmm. She hasn't even had there's in markings appear on her in like an entire session. Mm-hmm. So we're thinking of. I was just making a funny joke. So we're going. So, what were you saying about Theramore though?
That since that's our next objective, we might as
Yeah.
well. Since most of the city is not not the Inquisition, it's just a small sect of it.
Yeah.
The general city, we should be safe to move about as long as our faces are not plastered everywhere.
Yeah, we could go check it to see if our faces are plastered anywhere. I guess I could go check it as like a small animal.
Do we want to keep one person here to like?
We're gonna have to, or we have select someone to be our emergency pullout.
Yeah, we could have like a
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
For some reason, I don't trust having an NPC do it.
Uh-huh.
For some reason.
Are we doing this now or later?
Hey,
I believe when we have
what else do we
everyone
have to do?
prepared.
So like, okay, everyone's been talking about the betrayer. We need to
I know who it is.
know who it is. Who is it, Garros?
Navarog.
Whoa.
Navarog! Betrayer!
Oh my god, it's Morgraine.
So like, it's obviously like the one lady who like with the map, right?
Yeah, we haven't seen this. She said that she was going to meet us at the top of the mountain, but we've never seen her.
Oh yeah, she did. Yeah, no, it's definitely her. I mean, who else would it be? I mean, it's literally none of us.
Well, we know they're gonna strike tonight, but what they're doing, I don't know.
What time is it? Morgan.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
Pocket Watch,
Jesus. Yeah, what time is it? What's your pocket watch say?
You never give it back. You still have it.
Oh, she looks down at the pocket watch, Dylan.
I don't know. Probably been like an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. It's like 10.
Okay, cool. Damn, we have the whole day to wait and prepare to be betrayed. it's really not a good betrayal if literally everyone knows that someone's gonna betray.
I'm going to scout out to see what is going on.
Do you want buddy system?
No, I can just fly.
Where you
I'm
went?
not going to theater more. I'm going to see if she's up here. She said she was going to be at the top of the mountain.
No, I guess that's true. You don't want someone to go with you?
You could come, yes.
Okay.
Garrus will slowly walk out of the hall.
Thea will follow.
Jack will follow.
Sure.
Garrus will follow.
And then there is one.
Alright.
So what are you gonna
Garrus-
do? You lost me. I'm sorry.
Garrus is gonna try to fly around because she said that she was gonna be at the top of the mountain with an army.
Who
And
said
that's-
this?
Belavaz.
I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, it was many moons ago.
I'm being facetious. I'm sorry. Continue.
It's okay. So Garrus is gonna fly around the top of the mountains of madness and see if he can spot an army just chilling somewhere.
I'll take it.
Thea's following.
Perception.
And I'm watching the map.
This is the first time I'm opening my character sheet this session.
Sorry, boss. One of those sessions.
Why are you sorry? It's just funny. It's just an observation.
You didn't go on one of the little missions. That's why.
No, I know. That was on purpose.
It's fine. You don't have to do stuff. It's okay.
I'm the master planner. That's why I send my peons out to do my
As you
dirty
are
work.
flying over the mountain, it takes you a bit, maybe on your third travel over, you would see something that is out of place. Maybe about a 30-minute trek on foot from Elvanus, there is what look like vines and other plant life on the mountain that definitely do not belong here. As you are flying past,
Vines and plant life.
yes, as you are flying past, you actually see two. They look like inquisitors shuffle out from the plants, muttering to each other, as two figures step out, grabbing them. The first, Vultures Belavaz, grabbing one of the Inquisitors and pulling them back into the vines. The second figure that you see is none other than Grummary's Bond. As they sink back into the vines, you can hear the rumbling of machinery, Garrus. And then all is quiet.
Did it sound like they were like? Did it sound like there was a struggle, or did the Inquisitors go, "Oh, okay"?
No, like they went, oh, okay. Like they were in trouble
Alright.
and they just wandered back in.
Okay. Garrus like flying over. I like to think Garrus flies like Superman. He'll like point down at what just happened to Fia.
Huh. That was weird. That was Grummary's Bond, right?
Oh yes.
I tried to look for my Bond. Are you here?
You don't see her?
Are our bonds betraying us?
Oh, my bond is dead, so probably not.
Yeah. I know Jack decided to follow us. I don't think Jack can fly it.
No, Jack's still on the ground.
Jack,
Can
as you are
Jack?
Jack, as you are following, can I get a perception check?
You got it.
You see, as you're looking about, other figures slip into the cave. You see Fia's Bond. You see Amari's Bond. You see they're dragging a third figure who is gagged and kicking and fighting. Matthias's Bond. You hear in your head, "Oh, this is getting spicy."
Jack thinks to
Lucky
himself,
for you, I'm not
where,
going to
where are
defend
you?
As you say, she goes, "Inside of you, dumbass." As Jack, I need a
Oh.
will save.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Give into the darkness, Jack.
This clearly applies my conceited mindset.
Yes, of course, but too bad it was a DC 50.
No!
You see
You're a
Jack
jerk.
just start punching himself in the face.
I rolled 19.
I know. No, you weren't succeeding on this roll. You
Damn it.
You are a host. You don't have a choice, buddy. Jack, does a 40 hit you?
Yeah, it just might.
Jack punches
Nice.
himself in the face for 6 points of damage.
I look down. Wait,
Does
Ow!
the mask come off?
No, of course not.
What? 6 damage would not do it, bro. I've taken way worse.
he looks down at Jack. Wait, what's Jack doing?
He's having-
Jack, you hear?
Why am I hitting myself? Why am I hitting myself?
Jack, you hear? Insinuated again, and I'm gonna hit you in the balls
No!
with your own feet. Don't even ask how it'll happen.
Not the alchemical vials.
I'm gonna. Steve's gonna fly down to Jack. Jack, is everything okay? Why are you hitting yourself?
Oh. Hey, your bond's over there. Jack
Oh.
points in the direction.
Dude, all of our bonds are betraying us. What the fuck? Why would they?
My bond is in my tummy. My tummy hurts.
Garrus will think of to his like he'll land softly. He lands with soft. Poop. There you go. Oh, Mr. Spear, are you betraying me?
There was a crack of thunder. It was, again, this figure appears next to you. He goes, "You know, I've been asked that so many times over the last 1,500 years. If I was going to betray somebody, it probably wouldn't be you. No offense. I barely
no
even
offense,
know
man.
you. I don't think it even would be a betrayal.
Yeah,
I understand.
At
I'm
least
just
not
checking.
yet. Would you like me to? Would that make you happy?
No, you know what would really make me happy?
What would make you happy?"
If you were happy.
He looks, he goes, "Oh, come here, man, bring it in," as he reaches out to give you a hug.
Garrus will hug him back.
Yeah, he goes, "I'm very happy, thank you. I think we both needed that."
that was
Yeah.
cute.
As he goes, "You know, I could lift you like a boulder. Did you know I grew up under a mountain?"
I believe that you have a certain sort of demeanor about you.
Fun fact, almost every elemental grows up under a mountain. Anyway, no, I'm not betraying you. As for them,
Sometimes.
as he stares out towards the cave, he goes, "Well, that's an easy solution. Just as there are nuanced sides in every war, some are bonds for ulterior motives. I don't know if you've noticed, but they didn't seem very close to you all.
Can we all hear him?
No, only Garrus can.
My bond seemed pretty close to me.
Yes, and I think that is the exception to the rule. I mean, look. And he calls out, "Fia, how many interactions have you truly had with your bond?" 2, 3? You could hear him, Fia.
She kind of thinks for a second, slowly counts on her fingers. 2, 3, maybe
Exactly.
2 or 3.
Do you know how many Gremory had? I could probably count them on a single finger.
Oh, I should go get Grummery. Hold up. I'm gonna.
Grimmer's eating a big plate of waffles.
Oh.
I'm just watching the map.
She just quickly flies to go grab Grummery. And just get there with no problems.
Yeah, that's all right. You grab them. That's no big deal.
Oh, no, it's your problem. She kind of flies in. She goes like, grab the chest pieces to make sure no one uses them. Hey, our bond. You know the whole betrayal thing.
Yes.
Try looking for your bond.
I'll look down the cracked edge and then look
Doesn't know
around.
where to be found. Well, it's not cracked
Ah.
anymore. You fixed it. Remember?
No, it never cracked again after the whale.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, no, nowhere to be found.
Ah.
Dude, our own bonds are betraying us.
Hmm.
Yeah, what kind of sick joke is that?
I'll gather the pieces. Should I put this in my shadow?
Throw yourself in your shadow, see what happens.
Fair enough. I'll drop my piece of my shadow.
Nothing happens. I mean,
I'm good.
yeah.
Alright, trees, watch over this.
What's up?
She just points to the trees. Alright, trees, watch over the map. And she starts flying away.
Sure.
The trees start to shuffle.
Not the freaking brooms.
No, they're too powerful to clean.
But yeah,
We rush back.
you bring Gremory to the party.
Okay, everyone's here.
Alright. Everyone's here?
Yeah.
I
Everyone's here?
feel bad.
Are you okay, Jack?
As you say that, Jack's bond materializes. It's alright, he just punched himself. He's real clumsy like that.
Just gonna point. Are you betraying us?
Why are you attacking me?
Does 43 crit?
No. My AC is already 7.
No, I think 43 crit.
I don't do any damage, dude.
You're not raging, that's why.
You also do a lot of dots.
That's
More
Never have
dots.
enough.
She looks at you and goes, again about this betrayal. Jack, punch her.
I wanna.
Fine. Don't punch her yet. What is your obsession with betrayal, all of you? I feel like I've heard that word so much today. Are you all
Because
right in the head?
No, because we're getting betrayed by our own bonds, and it's really kind of. I mean, I don't really feel.
That's a simple one. I could have told you that.
Yeah, I don't really feel. I never really knew my bond, really.
Exactly. It was bound to happen regardless. They're not
I
really
liked my
bonds. They're... Yes, Garros, your bond died to save you. That is... Some bonds are actual. Like, she points towards her and Jack. Like this one, like yours. She stares at the lightning man. I don't know what he is, and he scares me. And so on.
He's my new friend.
Of course. Why am I not surprised? Let me guess. He also grew up under a mountain.
He
And
did!
The lightning element goes, well, actually, I did.
You did?
It's a long
Yeah.
story, but I did, yes.
Oh wow.
They won't understand us. They'll never understand us.
What are you saying, lady?
I have a name. Thank you.
What's your name? I didn't. I don't think I've ever gotten your name, or if I did, I forgot it. Which
The leader of us.
There we go. Sorry. It's been a long.
It's all right. And yes, as I was explaining, your bonds were never genuine. It was only a matter of time before they revealed their true nature. I had hoped that with, the whole... She motions towards Gremory, who I imagine is still carrying the egg in some capacity.
Yeah, it's at the egg.
Motions towards that it would change, but I guess it hasn't.
Do we need them still to do the whole order stuff?
Can you do your order stuff?
She tries to do the order.
Yeah, it happens.
Wait, so we don't need them for the order stuff?
You're still bound, obviously, betrayal aside. You just have to find something else to fuel that power.
Like, that's so. So they can betray us, but but if we betray them, I guess no, we never mind.
It's
Garrus
a
turns to
little
the
more.
lightning man.
It's a little more nuanced. 1 second. I'm sorry. It's a little more nuanced than that, Fia, but both sides can betray one another. It isn't until a physical action is done that the bond breaks, though.
Okay.
If that makes sense. If you gather what I'm putting down.
Yeah. And if we end the bond break is when they die.
Well, supposedly.
What does that mean?
It means we're entering into tenuous times, and I don't know what.
Ah, fair.
I would love to simply say, yes, correct, they die.
No, it's alright. It's alright. I get you.
Exactly, I worry more that...
Has this ever happened before?
Yes,
Okay.
she says, sighing. Look, I'm not a fan of the orders and all that. Jack already knows. I don't know if he's shared it with you. I am the Shatter Sworn of Fear. I'm not really bound to all of this. It's more... Once the stuff is kick-started, anything really... Any bond can sort it out. Just like him, as she points towards the Lightning Man. He's not... Anyway, it doesn't matter. Matters more... They wouldn't do this unless they had a guarantee. And I've had my suspicions, but I believe the head of the Inquisition, their leaders, I don't know if you'll know, they're not a long-running organization. They're rather recent.
Oh, hi.
Hmm?
Oh, so the cat walked up
Oh.
on me.
I believe that the head of the Inquisition might actually just be a former order leader themselves.
Let's go.
Whoa.
As you
Okay,
say
so
that-
she's
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
just there to the. Did they enjoy? Did more bonds join the Inquisition?
Mine didn't.
You know what I mean, Garros.
Maybe you should have treated your bonds better. I don't know.
I didn't interact with my bond because I didn't really need to.
So you only
Me
talked
and
to
my
them
bond
when
are
you
cool.
needed something.
No, because she was kind of rude to me. I'll be honest.
We're pretty damn cool, she says, nodding at Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Even when he punches himself in the face.
Yeah, I'll get you back for that later.
I would never betray my new friend in the mid of lightning.
Oh, well, you guys have such cool bonds. I think it's so great for you guys.
We weren't really a bond even. He kinda just hangs out with me now.
Okay, can we go into the cave to go find out what our
As
bonds
you
are
say
doing?
this, a figure steps out of the cave.
Tia points her gun at it.
Again, the figure doesn't seem to notice you. The figure is wearing
no.
a fine, illustrious suit. You could tell immediately this figure looks heavy Inquisitor garb, of course. You could see in his hands what looks like a spear made of star metal that gleams with a black flame. The blade of the spear is cracked. There's pieces of it missing. You could see floating behind him a strange blue-haired elven figure wrapped in chains. So you hear, God, it's so beautiful out here. Mountains of madness. Doesn't even care to sum it up. The man, you could immediately tell, is what's it called? A cat person. I forgot what they're called.
Backseat.
Kitsune.
Tabaxi.
No.
Tabaxi, that's the word. Thank you. And standing before you, one of the leaders of the Inquisition. You could see a brand on his shoulder, burned in deeply, much like the same brand that the strange woman had, that of a phoenix flying out. And as you see this figure, as you see Claude Valisworn, Fearbringer of a different age, and one of the leaders of the Inquisition, before you have a chance to act or do whatever you would like, this is where we're going to call it for today, and we will pick up next time, as perhaps it is time to invade the Inquisition and give them a taste of their own medicine. Dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.